Hi everyone, welcome back to the LSF Podcast. This week's episode is going to be a little bit different because Dee was away at TwitchCon and we weren't able to get everyone together for a podcast, and rather than doing one with just me and Curly, we decided we'd put out one of our earlier episodes. This episode is actually the one where we watch the submissions from Truth, Men and Jody to become members of LSF, so it's quite a good one and I hope you enjoy it. Right, see you guys. Oh, fuck.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lion Eagle channel. Today we've got something very nice and very special for you with today's episode of the podcast, as I like to call it.
Truth Man, you can talk shit when you sub.
Truth Man, I'm about to ban you.
I am also, yeah, I am.
You're yeah, just do a little relog.
Hold on.
We've got me here, Lion Eagle 22_25. We've got Curlier01, and we've got the PowerPoint presentation of Notice to Z.
Hello. Moving in seconds per frame.
It's still literally moving and like literally.
Yeah, I think I can't tab out, which is frustrating because that means I can't have chat up. Or can I? I'll have this over here.
You can do pop up chat, I guess.
Are we lagging?
We're not lagging.
No, that's bad. Okay, we're good.
It's my it's my favorite streamer, Coolry801.
Corey 801.
I didn't even notice.
I only noticed because I was just doing a slight adjustment to the. There we go. Because I noticed that the Y was slightly hanging over. Right then, guys. How's it all going? What is that emote? Doctor Battle emote. Doctor 1656M. He's the 56th Doctor to get affiliate. That's crazy. Coggers. Oh, we got Coggers in chat.
See, he loves Coggers.
I do love a good Coggers.
Mm-hmm.
We love Poggers and Coggers in this chat, both equally. Not a real Doc fan? Well, true. I'm not subscribed to Doc, so.
I am also not subscribed to Doc.
But check this bad boy out. I mean, I got the one and only Sheep for Hire emote.
Sheesh. I also have sheep emotes.
Yeah, don't say emotes. It's just one.
Let's go. Just a sheep mauled. Let's go.
Just angry sheep.
Joe, when I read it the first time, I thought it said maid, and I was like, "What? That doesn't look anything like a maid." A sheep maid sounds like something from Final Fantasy. Like, I feel like there definitely would be a sheep maid if there's ever gonna be one.
I also have
2K Lion Eagles.
Oh, maybe not anymore. But I did have to. Don't do it to hydrate, please. I've not got a drink with me. Damn it! I'm about to. So... I swear, if that's his height. Oh my god!
I feel like you knew this was coming. All right, like.
Well, I do just have the end of this bottle, so I'll just finish this bottle off.
Yeah, well, while Eagle's doing that, welcome to the podcast. We have a whole bunch. Episode 0.5.
Episode 1 coming soon. We promise.
Yeah, episode 0.5.
2 weeks.
Maybe even 3.
Yeah,
Maybe we do 3 weeks.
We have a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to talk about today. Like brown sauce is one of them, 100%. We're going to talk about the competition. We're going to do a bit of an update on that. There's a topic just called Weird Guy at Hawaiian Bros, which I'm really interested to hear about. And we have our tier list this week that we're going to talk about as well. And then we have Steinl Herbert chat, which is hopefully going forward going to be one sequence. What are those things called? Like when it's a part of a thing.
A series?
Like a segment.
A recurring segment of the podcast.
A recurring segment of the podcast.
We just need to get like 5 different segments, and then the podcast will be nothing but segments, and then the podcast does itself for us.
Perfect. We don't even have to be here. Podcast runs itself.
What do you want to start with? Should we start?
We do have on the list that the tier list is the start, but do we want to jump straight into that, or do we want to do our little bit of what Stans has done since we've last been on? We've got a little bit of that.
As this is a Stans Leach podcast, I feel like we should start with Stans. So that way the people that are here for Stans That's how you spell Iron Brew? Wow, hate that.
Yeah.
Hate that.
We gotta leave that for later.
So yeah, I actually put this topic on the board on the amazing Google Doc that I created. It's so high tech. I have been really enjoying the Motorsport Manager content. I've played the game, and I remember whenever someone posted it on the subreddit, being like, "You gotta play this, you gotta play this," and I was like, "Yes, this is a Stans game through and through." Whilst I enjoy the Motorsport Manager content, the thing that sort of got me in stitches is Dan's discovered Snapchat filters, pretty much. And I don't know if we can do it justice without putting it up on the screen, but the Quincy Augustus, whatever the hell his whole name is, I've forgotten. The very southern oil baron type character that apparently owns a Chinese company. Has literally got me in complete and utter stitches because of how ridiculous it is. You have the emote. That's the one. Oh.
There we go. There he is.
That is the one.
Oh hell yeah, brother.
See, I know you probably don't watch as many Stan streams as you'd like to admit, but I recommend you seek out the clip of this. It is.
I was gonna say this is where we unveil the fact that I'm the fakest Stans leech, because I don't watch anything about Stans. I have seen, however, on Twitter, one person complained that there's only one motorsports video on the Stans gaming channel. So a great injustice has been done.
Yeah, but this is the guy who owns his Motorsport Manager team, Quincy Augustus, whatever. Ulysses something.
Yeah, Quincy's going to be vibing with us for the rest of the show while we're on this cam.
Yeah, and he does the worst accent ever, and I enjoy it immensely, and I thoroughly recommend anyone that hasn't to check out those videos just for this alone, and for the other characters that he's done. The picture that I posted on Twitter of him being bald was a character. I can't remember who that was, but they were bald, and he went through all these other characters, and it's for such a mundane game about Formula 3 racing. The characters are a nice refreshing tone to it, and I'd recommend anyone watching them personally. Very wicked, very cool, very radical.
Hell yeah.
And obviously there was the other topic that I briefly wanted to cover, but what were we gonna say, Z?
What the other Stans related topic that I'm highly vested in?
Not the one at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
But the one that I originally had in here that I want to talk about because I feel more personally attached to this one.
Sure.
What is your opinion on Diet Coke?
The controversy. I believe I put it in either B or C tier whenever I did my soda tier list. I forgot when that was, but it's fine. Illegal. It's good for a diet soda, but it's not. It's still a diet soda. I don't like diet soda.
Eagle, Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, not as good as Pepsi Max, but I wouldn't say no to it.
See, that's true. Pepsi Max, obviously the goated soda, but how did he die during the Lego build with the with the Diet Coke? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
Does he just drink water the rest of the time? Because that's the only thing I can imagine.
Well, have you edited the video? Did you know?
No, one, I didn't edit that video, but and two,
did you know?
Oh, damn fake Lightning Eagle fan.
No,
I thought you edited the Millennium Falcon video. No.
Nope. But no, I understand he like the caffeine hit him hard, but but he drinks coffee. How can that's what I'm saying. How can a drink of Diet Coke set him off so much when he only if you had a diet of just water, I could understand why Diet Coke would do you in. But apart from that.
Yeah, what happened was he was 13 hours, I think, in.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go all night, baby. Let's go." And then had not even a can worth of Diet Coke, and would just "Oh, the Diet Coke's taking me out. Oh, I gotta go to bed."
Is he showing off his Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something?
Oh, is it?
This is former pal Bubble Bow Wow.
Is that a shiny?
One of my favorite cards.
Is it a shiny?
Yeah. Yeah, I traced it with a marker, which is why it looks. Yeah. It appears to be shiny.
Also pendulum, so cringe.
It's a reverse hollow.
It is a pendulum. Yes, that famous Yu-Gi-Oh rarity of reverse holo.
Yeah, it's full art as well.
Yeah, full art reverse holo.
It's actually so cringe that Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do full arts. That'd be so hype.
Where's my full art Dark Magician girl? Come on.
The text is on the back. They're like, oh, fuck that.
Text on the back.
The cards too.
Yeah, to be fair, they need to. They're going to start making those folded down cards, aren't they, for all the extra bits of text that are on the bottom?
Bro, they've had that for God. What game was that? Force of Will.
That's so
there was
funny.
like a leader card that had to like literally fold out into.
That's great.
But yeah, no. As someone who like drinks Bang energies pretty regularly, like 300 milligrams, I do not get how a Diet Coke ruins Stains' day like that. That's actually insane.
I think
like if it was an energy drink and he doesn't drink those, then I get it. But I think it might have been an excuse to go to bed.
Like, yeah, I also think it was just an excuse to go to bed.
It was a
you heard it here first. Three of the three Stans leeches. You've heard it here first. Stans were calling you out. You drank Diet Coke to pretend to be tired so you could go to sleep rather than build a Millennium Falcon overnight.
I could do big long stream, but does Diet Coke?
Oh no! Diet Coke made me sleepy.
Joke, actual joke. I like for I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tins of Pepsi Max I've drank in the past 3 hours, sitting on my desk. 1 tin of Diet Coke could not kill you.
Was it a can as well? Oh my god.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
I didn't actually know
it was like half of a leftover. It was
half
like
of a leftover can.
No, when your like mum has like
that
bottle of like Coke that's in her purse. Do you know what I mean? It's like it was
like
and then it was like, here you go.
A lukewarm half bottle of Coke. I think that would do me in, to be fair. But not because of the caffeine, just because of the embarrassment of drinking it. But yeah, otherwise, I thought that was such a good bit of content. I don't know how that performed on stream, but that was so cool. I mean, it clearly didn't perform super well because so many people came back after he'd gone to sleep and just assumed he'd been doing it all night.
Yeah. I watched a lot of it. Well, I say I watched it, had it open for a lot of the time.
I know you had it open. You're trying to get all your Stans VIP points.
There's no, I can't catch up to fucking Winter Weasel, and Ari's been in hospital, and I don't know how she's managed to still get more points than me. I don't understand.
I don't understand. We're so close in, and I've only got 94 points, and then the person in first almost has 400. It's like, how?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they
literal fucking weasel.
And it's like I go through the list, and it's not like I see a bunch of Winter Weasel posts, so I don't know what meta they're using.
Yeah,
because I don't even get that. The last Winter Weasel post I can see is from the 1st of February, so it's not like they post 5 posts a day and then comment on everyone. And maybe that's the meta. Maybe that's what I need to start doing.
There's something that I'm just not getting.
Just like a post, and then I'm pretty sure like every post they gets 20, and you get like a boost in experience for every 20 that you get.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what we need to do. We need to have Winter Weasel on just to explain the Stans VIP meta to us.
That's true.
So true. Winter Weasel, if you're in chat.
If you're out there somewhere, Winter Weasel, we need you.
First podcast guest is actually just...
podcast guest is just Winter Weasel. Even if it's just Winter Weasel using like some sort of speech to text. Just in one of the boxes. Yeah. Just type in like a Discord chat, but we just put that on stream.
Weasel VTuber.
That'd be very funny. So what other Stans things do we have to talk about? Like I said, I've been really enjoying Vampire Survivors. I think that game is just absolutely goated. I don't care who plays it. I want to watch Vampires content. And the fact that the only fucking thing, boy, we will get to it when we get to it. To be fair, it was gonna be next, but we will get to it when we get to it.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone else have any other Stans related things?
Like I was gonna Vampire Survivors. I think it's very cool that he's playing that game because I think that game is super hype and deserves the love. But the one video he's uploaded is like 3 hours long, and I don't have the time for that. So Staniel, please.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time.
Get someone on the
your boy Lion
on the gamer channel maybe.
Right? Imagine.
Do Truth Man asking about that leeching contest. Oh,
yeah, that's what Z was like.
Yeah, but you see, Truth Man. The reason why you're here currently is because you're waiting for that. So if we do it, then you'll leave. So
yeah, you've actually showed your hand, and that's actually very weird.
So it moved all the way down to the bottom of that list.
That's like you going to McDonald's going, I won't stop ordering until you give me my food, and they're like, oh well.
Exactly. Yeah. This is Sans Dogs.
That is an actual mogul move. Obviously, because I live in True.
I don't think there's anything else Stans related. I just wanted to say how much I enjoy the characters, and the Quincy Augustus thing really got me. And I did really want to talk about the Dad Coke thing because it's definitely just a throw. The whole throwing for that was just I need an excuse. Oh, this chug jug just didn't go down too sweet. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I'm also liking the fact that Rochelle is liking going on stream a lot more. I don't think she's ever been like nervous about it or anything, but she just seemed to be warming to the idea of going on. Like, I don't know if she's ever done it before, going on when Stans has been busy, but this is the first time I've seen that it's happened.
She was also at work.
Yeah, which is really funny.
The grind set never stops.
But yeah, Rochelle is really good, and it'd be nice to see her in a bit more content. A few more Let's Plays together. Like, she was asking for ideas for that. Like, I'd be very down for that. I think the dynamic that they've both got together is really good. I think the way that Rochelle reacts to chat is very good. Even when she's just in it.
Because it's almost as if they're married.
Yeah, I was like,
imagine them having chemistry together. That's kind of weird, but I think it works.
Maybe get married. Should they start going out or something?
I think they should probably. I don't want to say anything, but I think the way they act with each other, they might be dating.
Yeah, I think that Stans guy really likes that Rochelle person.
Yeah, not sure the other way around.
You should DM Stans and be like, yo, you should date that Rochelle girl.
It's like, hey, I know like you kind of like that Rochelle girl, but she used her prime on me, so.
Lightning coming for your girl. Imagine.
But no, that's one of the other things. I think Rochelle's really nice that she's very into the community and cares for the people in it.
Yeah, there was
very much so. Why do I've got a bleak comb over this one piece of hair? There we are. She like I said, she cares for the community. She comes into the chats of the small streamers that are sort of connected to Stans, which is really nice.
Yep, every single one of us.
All the relevant ones.
Yeah, all the British ones. She likes the British sense of humor, I guess. But yeah,
toaster bathing myself.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to try and get British citizenship. I was going to say that don't really work. It's got to be born and bred, like the kind of bread that you put in the toaster that you're going to go toast a shower with.
Make your grilled cheeses with.
Yeah,
exactly.
That leads on to our next topic.
We could skip it and just keep pushing it back to fuck with Truth Game. That'd be very funny.
No, I think we should move on. I think we all know why we're here. We all know why Truthman and Jody are here today. Because we do have our leeching competition.
You guys are on the chopping block. One of these chefs will be returning.
If this was a Stans video, the title would be "Are My Fans Funny?"
Spoilers, no.
Yeah, and then the thumbnail would just be no.
No, we don't. I don't have any fans.
Notice Z dropping many Hagrids in chat. You hear? Well, Z never shows cleavage, so that was your first mistake.
I think I'm realistically the only person that could probably show cleavage.
If you saw the dress that I posted from last Friday, I had kind of some titties hanging out.
BRB.
I had my finger on the hide button of Z then when he started showing the cleavage. I was ready. Oh, we got an Afghan homies in here. You know what? I'm gonna give a little bit of a streamer shout out because I discovered Afghans this week, who is sort of part of the Atrioc expanded universe. Absolutely goated streamer. His streams are so full of content. Yeah, just a big shout out to Afghans. I took part in one of his little contests that he was doing very last minute. For like a little thumbnail competition, and then the next stream he followed it up with not an Afghans OG. No, I'm not an Afghans OG. I'll hold my hands up. I'm a new Afghans fan, but a fan I am. I think his content is goated and scroted. So that's my new segment I've just thrown in there of my content creator of the week.
There it is. Also, I think it's very funny that you were like, "Oh, I entered the thumbnail contest." With Kant's probably ended up winning. The man who's always here, stealing the easy stands edits, stealing the thumbnail contest wins.
To be fair, Stans did win by a coin flip, so
fair enough.
The chat vote was 50-50, and then he won by a coin flip.
So was it between you and him?
No, for third place it was between me and so it was like 2 people went against each other and 2 people went against each other for the last 4.
Okay.
So there wasn't like a definite third and second. It's like
right.
But yeah, well, definite third and fourth. There wasn't a definite between those, but literally Breezy, me, and Cants were all in it.
Stands editors represent.
And then the 4th person was an editor as well. I'm not quite sure who for. Someone quite big, as I recall. I want to say like Cody Co, but I don't think it was Cody Co. Now that I'm saying that, but but like
also, Jody, you're saying Afghans is working on a Stans Reddit video?
Afghans? Oh, no, he's working on a Stans Reddit video too. Oh my god!
Because if he is, then we're gonna have to fucking
step on his fucking toes.
Yeah, I was like, "What are you doing on our turf, bitch?"
Nah,
we'll go make a fucking Atrioc Reddit video.
No one will watch it.
Well, if he wants to become a Stans leech, I mean, we are looking for that 4th member, and I mean,
true.
I mean, if
audition,
if Afghans is putting content out on the Stans thing,
the update on the competition is it's getting delayed for another week.
DMing him the video of the Stans Leech contest video.
Rochelle plus Stan's sibling or dating? No leakers from me. It could be both, to be fair.
Oh. I don't think they look that similar. They're just white people with brown hair.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty similar.
If you put them on that, the full if you're going through a whole bunch of them and they came up. The Instagram. To go, they don't look exactly like each other, but like that means
it's a double fake out. They're trying to trick people by saying they don't look similar. It's like, to be fair, 90% of the ones on that Instagram are that. It's like, I look super similar to my partner, so people will debate people. So then you just counterpick that by saying they look the same, so they're dating.
It's like we're actually both.
One day I want to see a video and it says both.
Let me see if I can find a picture of my aunt and her girlfriend, because they do look exactly the same.
But yeah,
he's not my sibling. He's my dad, and we're dating.
Yeah, one day I actually want to see one where it just turns around and says both. That just made me laugh so much.
It just says Bama.
He's going for Stans, Airtrek, and Ludwig Leech. It seems like a Ludwig Leech would be a hard thing to do. Like a good Ludwig Leech.
Yeah, I think it's wild that there are no prominent Ludwig Leeches. The closest you have is Dr. Battle, I guess. Well, but even then, he's like a dedicated mod and not really a leech.
Yes, it's mods. I guess because he's too big now. I guess you can't really get on his Reddit. Maybe? But yeah, he was also a mod. I can't think of one that isn't a mod.
Where they come from. It's because he's too big to shout someone out. It's kind of like. Well, if you were Stan's talk again, I guess he was doing the whole thing with Kants yesterday about PewDiePie, and one of the big things they didn't talk about was whenever he accidentally, promoted some dude who was big into Nazi culture.
Oh yeah.
But it was because he promoted him because he was like his Tokyo Ghoul video was really hype.
And he just didn't watch the rest of his content.
Yeah, Nazis love Tokyo Ghoul. That's what we've learned today. If you love Tokyo Ghoul, maybe think about
if you like anything bar the first season of Tokyo Ghoul, which is the superior season of them all.
I'm gonna say for any anime. I'm gonna extend it out that far.
There's my aunt and her girlfriend. If you guys want to comment and or maybe show stream.
Your aunt and your sister.
I think we should plan content.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's the hat though. Do they have the same kind of hair?
Great. I'm gonna have a saved.
My aunt is the one with the hat. She has more curly hair than her partner does.
Yeah, I reckon if without the hat makes it make them look more similar. Maybe with, Well, truth, man, it doesn't matter what age she is. She's still too old for you, dude.
Also, I technically don't have a sister. I have a sibling who is 26 and married with a kid. So, better luck next time. Oh no, they're 27.
Better luck next time, Truth Man.
Yeah. Come back when you're legal, dude.
When you're a legal dude.
When you're legal.
When you're legally a legendary dude.
Yeah. Shall we? Well, once we get this picture up, if we'll talk about that, and then
yeah, we'll get this picture.
Let Truth Man go to bed. Go to bed.
Yeah, it's almost past Truth Man's bedtime.
Yeah. Yeah. Whereas Jody's actually up at nearly 3 a.m.
Thank you.
You can always tell who the real ones are.
I also did say it earlier, but that's fair.
Yeah, it is me stealing Curly's joke.
It's an easy dig, Truth Man. You have to accept it. I'm sorry. You just can all call me fat.
If you do win, you're going to be the psychic of the group, and we will bully you for being a child. It is your lot in the group. If you get, should you?
Oh, this is a big image.
But yeah, that's my aunt.
There we go. We'll cover up Curly. No, we'll cover up Cance the swiper.
Get Cance's corner out of here.
You even put Cance in the corner. Oh no, you can't escape Cance.
Oh, it was promotion all along.
But yeah, so I think they look very similar.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I can see. It's the nose and the sort of the line going to the mouth. I think is quite similar.
I said if she took the hat off and you got to see the hair, maybe it wouldn't be, because like maybe one of them's got a 5 head. We can't tell with that like fringe.
It's an improvement. True, Jody. True. Any content without Cance, just like a little bit better.
One stance editor versus other stance editor.
I'm loving the fake beef with Cance, which is definitely
that would 100%, be really good.
100% one-sided.
Fake beef.
Cance is too big.
Like the fake beef.
Cance is too big for fake beef with me, which is the real beef.
Which is the real beef.
Used to be cool before you got Cance's
I know.
corner.
we're like the only two people in the stance community that have met each other. And I'm holding to that, regardless if it's true or not.
I'm going to go meet Trash Built now, just because you said that.
Well, it's still all statements were true at the time of recording.
For sure. You would still also be the first people to meet.
That's true.
Milan, Eagle, Sam Spud, Noisy Jordy will unite the whole, all the countries of the United Kingdom.
We'll unite the United Kingdom. Truly United Kingdom. Not true.
One nation understands.
Who's met up before, Truth Man? Who have you met up with? All of Polos Corner. Polos Corner? Who? Megalol. That's what I'm saying. Old stands meta? Get out of here.
At new stands meta. You're looking at the face. The cutting edge of stands meta is this stream.
Polos Tucker's pre-show? More like, what the hell is that? And who Megalol is that? That's what I'm saying.
It's about melee.
Not me, because I'm a melee, but the rest of them, fair enough. JK though, I'm sure Polos Tacos is a fine fellow.
Fuck Polos Tacos. You heard it
here. Yeah, fuck Polos Tacos. Ruse, PNB, Danger, Case, Corporal K, Hickory, Bitsy, etc. I know Bitsy.
Yeah, I know Bitsy and Hickory, because Hickory was in the Scrabble tournament. That's the only reason I know Hickory.
Oh, okay. I don't know Hickory, and I was also in the Scrabble tournament, so that's how much of an impact Hickory made. I'll say it.
Damn.
JK.
I know. Hickory beat 8th Arch. Yeah, Hickory owns Hickory Esports, who Truth Man is signed to. Oh, is that a conflict of interest if you're already signed to a different org? Says the man currently signed to 2 different orgs.
Oh yeah, this is my announcement as well. I'm joining Shart. No, I'm not joining Shart.
Yeah, what is the whole Shart thing? I have no idea who this dude is, but he has like 1K subs overnight, basically. Who is this guy? I've never heard of him.
Oh, the Connell guy. He did a subathon. Yeah. That's why he got 1K subs overnight.
Oh, okay.
And also Cance keeps shoving him down every single. He keeps on. Yeah. Just every single second is just sending stands like something to do with Connell.
Interesting.
Yeah, I tried.
Connell's an industry plant. We're OG source fed.
Exactly.
Stands leeches.
Grassroots. That's what they call us. The grassroots leeches. None of this
industry plants.
None of this battery farmed. Cance sticks him in a thumbnail. he's not been put in a thumbnail, just to clarify. But
right, I didn't think he had.
But yeah.
Fair. Shall we move? Speaking of stands and leeches, should we move on to this competition?
The competition, exactly. So 3 can become 4.
And so Truthman doesn't fucking have an aneurysm and chat.
Yeah, so just before we move on to that, I think we should talk about some of the other topics first.
I think now's a really good time for tier lists. Tier lists are always the shortest part of the stream.
I think I think a tier list and then a discussion about Iron Brew. A discussion about British topics often goes quite quickly. So no, we will move on to the leeching section. Let me switch over. Say goodbye to I want to see some sort of goodbye wave emotes to the fellas on stream, to Augustus
your sevens of choice
and content swiper.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yep, use a 7 of your choice, or I don't know, line equals scoot, sure.
The Evan 7 does make it look like he has the longest hand in the world.
Just got that.
Is that a goodbye emote, Truthman?
The Truthman W. I respect the Truthman W.
The Inspector course? No,
yeah,
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't respect the Snussy. That can leave. Hazy, how many follow? Oh wow, getting some sort of clout war going on, Truthman. And we've switched over. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Actually, I think it's this. Bam, perfect. Sorted. So first of all, in this contest of leeches, unless we have something to say before we jump right in.
So who are we starting with?
We are starting with Noisy Jody 2 with the video. Are you a good stands viewer? Ladies first, of course.
Also, something I would like to point out is that Jody had 2 more weeks to work on her video than Truthmate did, so something to keep in mind. Something.
Although I've heard that Truthman didn't go it alone, so there's always that. But yeah, we're going totally blind. Like I said before, for captions available. Do you want captions on, Jody? Captions on or off?
Yeah, because we have been good noodles. We have not watched any of the videos prior to this.
This is actually true. It took me a lot.
I watched 1 second of Truthman's video because it started auto-playing when I loaded these up. You do not mind? Well, you know what? We like to be inclusive here on the channel, and by that I mean we don't respect people who watch subtitles.
Ooh, crying.
So we'll have to see how
I watch subtitles at
goes.
*2 speed.
Yeah, fuck
that ADHD.
Get out of here. I'm the only non-subtitle Andy because Nosy watches subtitles at *2 speed and Curly watches anime with subtitles.
It's the only way to watch it. Or if you speak actual Japanese. But
cheating? What's cheating, Truthman?
Watching 1 second of his video.
Oh yeah.
Are you on like a delay and it's the 2 weeks extra time, or?
All right.
Are you on an Explorer right now? Is that what's going on? You guys in stream will have to let me know if I need to adjust the volume at all, but just let me know.
Oh wait, fuck. Is there a way to get this to play through Discord? The audio through Discord?
Oh, is it not?
No.
No, I do see Jody though.
I did see Jody in the light.
Sorry, there's this thing called Y2K. You ever heard of it? Y2K? What do you mean? What was the computer crash of the year 2000 got to do with anything?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know who hasn't heard of it in Truth Man? Because he wasn't born then.
Damn. Fucking got him.
That's
Y2K is literally before you were alive, Truthman.
That's not true. Truthman was not born after 2000. That's disgusting.
Yes, he was.
He's literally 16.
That's actually
He's not 22 years old.
That's actually
the way to look at it.
That's actually disgusting. I can't believe that there's anyone who can legally talk. They can talk. That was born after that. Truthman is 17. Happy birthday, Truthman! It's Truthman's birthday. Woo!
Birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday! We're literally saying it right now, Mr. Explorer.
The title of this episode is just going to be bullying Truthman. No, it is literally today, Truthman.
It's not today, losers. Yeah, of course it's not. Yeah, you would say that just because you don't want your birthday bumps. That's why. That's right. You're getting them. You're getting all 17 of them.
For real though, how do?
How here?
We just pull it up and then we all just on 3 click play.
Lion Eagle, the funniest one on the show. I mean, I've been saying it. Also, I think the best at Scrabble as well. I'm not gonna don't know.
You know what? You can have that one.
And that's a crown I plan on keeping regardless of who ends up winning this competition. he lied, as the two people in the competition were better at him than Scrabble.
This.
Also, check out that sweet second of Truth Man. There we go.
Why is my...
I have sent you both of the videos.
Shitting the bed. It's also on the document.
It is on the document. The document that I put so much effort into making.
What is that? What is that emote from Steam Machine? That's so funny.
It's very good. Was that mouth true?
That's so funny. That's a great emote.
The Steam Machine emotes are pretty good. He's got Steen. He's got a chugging emote. He also has Steen's beans. He has his cat doing the Humegalol, so it's Snowmegalol.
That's amazing.
Because his cat is Snowball. He's got him shirtless doing like the Gibby pose. And then I have no idea what that's not his.
Right, so just let me know when you two are ready to go, and I will get this going for stream.
Yeah, we can count down 1, 2, 3.
Yep, I'm sure that'll work fine with no latency or anything.
Okay, 4.
we can't do a countdown through random numbers. 4, 2, 7, 3, go. We both knew it was after 3, so.
My name is Nicey Jodie Sue, and I just provoked the neighbour's dog. And today, we're going to ask a question. Do you want what it takes to be a Stans viewer? I think no.
Best.
Glory momentum. Honest bonus.
Who is Stans? This is Stans. You can tell because his name is in the back, between blue and yellow blobs. What is a Stans viewer? This is a Stans viewer. No.
Oh yeah.
This is a Stans viewer. This is a winner's POV, coming to you live from a Stans viewer. But what?
That's actually does have the winner's top hat, which is very pog.
We are based.
That's true. Actual factual.
Based. Ask 8 Paul. Holy am I paid?
Just
I'm based, right? I'm based.
Don't count on it. There we go.
No cap. We own Hypnus. Explanation unneeded. Watch your back on Twitch, gone.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
My other competitive creations include my dog sick trifle.
Oh god.
This cake I made. Dan's viewers, no pizza patties.
Oh.
100% authentic, 100% of the time. Explanation unneeded.
No buffering. Why? Damn EU ping. Subtitles are available if you don't speak gamer.
In this video. No explanation needed.
I love the fact that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the background.
Who Wants to Be Millionaires in the background.
and it's an old episode because it's the old presenter. Oh, hacked.
Yeah, I'm still at a minute 49. Internet why?
Not clickbait. 1 sec. What was that?
What the hell did I just watch? That was so good. That was pure Jody chaos. I love it.
That was very, very good.
Oh, what's the nerd Jody? Did something? Nothing. Oh, it's God, because Kelly's going back and what? In fact, let's go back and do like 0.25 speed on that.
What is happening in this video? No
playback speed.
Yeah, what was being said? I'm curious. These are the terms and conditions.
Something about Dream Stands and Stands SMP. Or Dream SMP.
What is it saying? Let me go, please translate.
It doesn't help.
Good God.
The only thing I heard was on God, on God, on God.
No cap. No cap. Jody, that was very good. That was unbelievably good.
That is better than any of the Leech videos we've made so far. I'll say it.
True.
That was better than half of my task manager submissions.
Holy God. Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm back to not being seconds per frame. All right, the Truth Bane one.
So, there we are. This will be our little picture for Jody's. We'll leave that up.
Truth Banes, I am worried it's going to be the podcast off. Wow, 5-minute video.
Yeah, I was just looking. Truth Bane going for the long video.
To be fair, our contest announcement video was also 5 minutes.
No, that's fair. I'm down for a little 5-minute sketch-a-roni or a little 5-minute video.
A little 5-minute braiding stance.
if it's just a 5-minute non-edited rant, that's even funnier.
What was it?
I'd love the idea of his 5 minutes of unedited footage as well, considering that he got Megabyte to edit it.
Yeah. He's like, okay, Megabyte, you're gonna cut this bit out. Okay, yeah, cut here, and then I'll do that bit again. Okay, yeah.
It was actually 10 minutes of ranting, but this is all
he
that
did
could
a
be
5-minute
used.
rant uninterrupted, and then he was like, "Oh, I could do this better," so he just redid the separate takes of the rant.
Yeah, just
so
did it.
gets,
It's
optimal rant.
It's just 5 minutes of ranting, but like with massive jump cuts.
Okay.
Like after every
Are you ready?
sentence. Yep. So in
7,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
it actually threw me out that we didn't go on 3.
Is Truth Bane, and today
I'm an alcoholic.
I have a story for you.
Oh, the Truthman story. I am excited, Truthman. Don't you worry.
Oh,
Sorry. The story Jeff.
Oh, I like how it popped up for a second. You could see it.
Herring account from M&T Productions, Megabyte and Truth Bane Productions.
Oh, good spot.
Stands. Lied. I like the reverse text.
Oh,
is it?
it's radioactive.
Is this from Fallout? I really wish you'd done it like the, like he lied, she, whatever.
Stans lied,
Speeve.
Truthman believed. Yeah, and Speeve.
This is really hard to talk about for me.
That's
I want
rough,
to take
dude.
you back to about a year ago at this point. I was
Okay.
young.
It's not the one that
I
we
was
were going to talk about.
impressionable, I was naive. I had faith in the world at that point. And I had an idea that I thought was really good, an idea that I pitched to somebody who I looked up to, somebody who I still look up to this day, somebody who I find interesting and I find entertaining, somebody who I think you all...
Okay, this is what I thought it was.
I think he's talking
Yeah.
about
know
Notice to
what
Z.
a BVP is, or a bros versus...
Yeah,
bros.
you can see
And I
exactly
have
what
been
it is
doing it
now.
for a year. Yeah.
If you were here last year, you were there when it started.
A little bit
It's
ahead,
this, like,
accidentally
conglomerate of
skipped ahead.
these three guys, Stans.
Skipped ahead. You're like, I'm bored.
Three friends who play games together. They play games against experts together, and that's what bros versus pros is. The three guys, they're the bros versus the expert. That's the pro. And
Hey, Truthman, what's an elusive
I'm very
target?
privileged to know
That is the vibe I
one
just got
such
from that.
expert, a guy by the name of Will Anderson, or Wander15 on Twitch. So I had this idea of, well, wouldn't it be great to have my good friend Will go up against these three bros in a battle of the wits, right? Bros versus pros. Isn't that the point of it? So Will is a professional Scrabble player. He's one of the best.
Oh,
in the
I
world.
saw that
And
Megabyte.
he's
You put a little
probably the
cheeky
best on
something in there.
North
We'll
American
check that out
continent
later.
now. And he's also one of like the very few people who make their living off of playing and interacting with the world of Scrabble. And I guess I pitched this idea to Stans. He seemed receptive to it. He said he was going to do. I mean, just roll the clip.
But yeah, that was good. I think it's the last Bros vs. Pros for a bit. Do you got any info on Scrabble Mans?
No. I'll figure that out. We might be able to do it this week.
Scrabble Mans.
Yeah.
Yo, Truth Man having his comments show up. Insane.
Thursday, if not, then we're done pretty much.
It's so bad that both Atriok and Ludwig were like, let's do it.
Either Thursday, February 11th or February 18th of 2021. That's almost a full year ago.
Imagine we get it on the anniversary.
At this point,
That'd be so good.
Super surprised to learn that it's never happened. We're almost a year
surprised.
From the germination of the idea of the Scrabble.
I am. I didn't actually know that Ludwig and Atriok were like on board. That does actually change the narrative.
Community, you know, looking up to Stans, patronizing him with my Twitch Prime every month, even.
Thank you, Truthman. Thank you for the Prime.
The one time he primed, he's like, from the clip.
Hey, I'll have you know that I was in chat and I saw that Megabyte asked Stans to just say, Truthman, thanks for the Prime. Like, without him priming, he said it's for a video.
So I guess this is just
talk about stolen valor.
A cautionary tale.
Ooh. Hey, no, Truthman is a long time sub. I just found it funny that Megabyte farmed the clip.
Viewers, Ludwig viewers, whoever you are, Stans lied. Nathan.
That's true. Stans did lie.
Lied.
He did lied,
and he's lied to you, and he's lied to all of us in the past. And I just feel like this is something that I shouldn't have to keep.
Sorry, you have to relive this trauma. Truth Man.
the breath.
This is something I shouldn't have to keep to myself any longer. So thanks for watching.
There's still a minute left.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, he says with a minute to go.
I'm not so confident, but
I was like, damn, it's a fast 5 minutes.
Thank you for spending your 4 minutes on this. And you all, can take an important lesson from this story that I've told. Never meet your heroes. You know, don't have faith. Don't look up to people. The world is a fundamentally flawed.
All right, Bo Burnham, calm down.
Where those in power abuse and lie to those not in power. And that's kind of how the saga of
Saga? You want to talk about the saga, Truth Man?
Top saga, Truth Man.
There's definitely
why I'm never streaming again. Oh, got an after credit scene.
It did not do as much damage as I thought it would. I'm hoping for more.
I did not do as much damage. Oh wait, what's the Megabyte chat there? Could you just say yes to the full cam for me? For a meme I'm making whenever you get the time. I'm not in a hurry. Shout out Megabyte.
Just say yes in the book. That's so funny. He just didn't get it. I need to find there was a slight section where there was some text on screen talking about this guy.
So I had this idea.
Who's this? Oh, this is the Scrabble guy?
Yeah.
So I had this idea of, well,
did Megabyte put a Megalol in?
To have my
that would be
good friend Will go up against these three bros.
Was it a little bit earlier, maybe?
Right? Bros versus pros, isn't that?
I respect that he somehow has become a full-time Scrabble player. Like to be paid to do it. Fair play.
Right. Well, I mean, look at all the people that get paid to play chess.
North American continent right now.
Yeah. But
he's
Scrabble,
also one of like the very few people who make
like people don't. Does Boggle exist? Do you have Boggle in the US?
Yes, we have Boggle. Actually, that's like one of the games I took when my grandma passed away. Hold on.
Oh, well.
And
like the people aren't here being like
any bogglers and shit.
Just for this, thanks, Truth Man.
Yo.
I didn't just want to watch your entire video.
Can we do a Boggle tournament next? Is there skill to Boggle, Truth Man? I'm sure you'd know that.
Versus the expert, that's the pro. And
I'm sure there is a skill to Boggle.
I'm very privileged to know one such.
Is it a highly skilled? What are you looking for, Lenigal?
There was a little Easter egg.
He said it's before the picture.
So
before
I had
the
this
picture.
idea of, well, wouldn't it be great to have my good friend Will go up
before all of this? Okay.
Oh, of course, he's one of the best Boggle players ever as well.
Of course, he'll be a great Boggle player. If you're good at Scrabble, you're gonna be good at Boggle.
Look, Boggle and Scrabble are my natural born enemies as a dyslexic male.
What about?
Yeah, I'd say
what
male
about?
for some
Oh,
reason.
right before the pitch, did I just miss it that time?
One sec. What is it that you're actually looking
Like,
for?
con-
Oh,
There's,
go back.
there's some text here. Oh.
One sec. Go back. It's just before that. It's just before that.
Just before
I've seen
that.
it on the small thumbnail.
long
There.
thing.
What?
Bros versus pros.
Oh, fuck you, Kelly.
Last year, you would
Get
know where it
fucking boomed,
started.
nerd.
It's this like conglomerate of these two guys, Stans, Atrioc, Ludwig.
I'm so mad. I'm balded.
Play games together. They play games against experts together, and that's what Bros versus Pros is. The three guys that are
What the fuck was I
bros
looking at?
versus the expert. That's
Boggle by the sounds. Do a quick boggle.
and-
See what words you can get.
I'm very
Bad.
privileged to know one.
Chat, you ready
such
for the
expert
Boggle
guy by the
ASMR?
name of Will
The
Anderson.
loudest fucking game imaginable.
Am I smoking weed, Truth Man? Where can I get a timestamp? I can't find this Easter egg. I saw it on the first watch, but I can't get it.
So I
Go on,
have
Go on
Go on.
0.25. I was trying to save the awful sound of
Thank you so much for muting yourself, Z, when you're doing this.
Will Anderson.
You don't know Megabyte put it in. Okay, no worries.
It
It better be worth it.
It won't be. Whatever it is, it won't be.
Okay. I've got Sun. I've got
Got you.
It was definitely before then.
I've got Run. I've got Pun. I've got Pits. I've got Pits. I've got Strip.
You think it's
That's
good
actually a
job,
good word.
Right,
Yeah,
let's-
we stripping.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, please, man. I've just watched you click through this video for the past, like, what feels like 10 minutes.
I'll do it off stream.
Yeah, it's
while
right
you-
around when you say he's a pro Scrabble player. Yeah, that's where I'm like at, but I just can't quite.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna watch my 3-hour, 51-minute, and 51-second One Piece Theory video.
Oh, and I
Let me
can't do
know when you
it.
find it.
Okay. So two very different videos. Which is very funny.
I like that. I like
And
that.
also,
different
I'll just go ahead and
approaches.
say it. Noisy Jody wins because Truthmate's fucking dead to me because he boomed me like 2 weeks ago in Discord.
It's not easy.
Fuck you, Truthmate. Biased ass judges. Think before you boom. So what had happened was Truthmate in the stance chord, he was like, hey, I'm gonna be like assistant task writer extraordinaire, whatever, proof checking, making sure that they don't fucking. You teared up while recording and watching back this footage.
Where is this goddamn? You know what, Megabyte? You hit it.
Radical
You hit it.
stop.
You hit it. You hit it too well.
You might be getting baited. You might be getting
I'm
baited.
not. I'm not getting paid. I saw it the first time round. It's not like Truthman said in chat. Oh, there's an Easter egg you missed. I saw it pop up, and then now I can't find it again.
God damn it.
It's in there. I believe you that it's in there. I saw it, but I just can't find it.
So the story of me getting boomed in Stance Chord, Truthbane was like, hey, I'm gonna be helping out with Task Manager this season starting next week. Get fucking ready. And then in the Discord, fucking Lion Eagle and Curly, they were non-believers. They were like, yo, you think Truthbane's like making our chain? And I was like, no, of course not. Why would Truthbane lie to us? Like he's fairly clouded with Stance. He got him to join the Scrabble tournament. There's like no way Truthbane would just go on the internet and tell lies. And then I DM'd Truthbane. I was like, yo, congrats. And then he's like, fucking nerd. I lied. And I was like, I defended you, Truthbane. So Truthbane's fucking dead to us. Jody wins.
Got him.
The competition's over.
I did
Congrats.
comment on how it was a cringe joke, Truthman, I'll say it.
I thought it was a decent joke. I thought it would have been better if you'd have said that if it was coming out in 2 weeks. You should have. It would have made it a little. Would have made it a little bit too obvious, but yeah, it would have been funny.
Yeah. So R.I.P. me for getting boomed.
Yeah. Even after. Oh. Also. Check this out.
Did you find it?
Bam.
Sheesh.
And
Imagine not already having been subscribed.
also.
And I take it
Bam.
off screen
Look
so
at
you
that.
can unsub.
What?
I also commented first, even though I'm like literally the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th comment.
I was gonna say, did you do that just now?
Yes.
That's amazing. Not like when it was uploaded.
No, I did it like while I was watching it.
Yeah, I think they were both really good. Thanks, both of you, for putting the effort.
Yeah,
in.
absolutely amazing. I mean, obviously, there's good stands content on the run, so good job on that. But yeah, thank you for going out of your way and making something for us to look at. Did you?
Yes, he
did I
did.
sub to you? Yeah, I did. I did, truth man. Oh, did you miss it? I'll do it again.
Yeah, press the button again, Lion Eagle. That's a double sub.
There we
So
go.
if you press it again, it'll double sub you.
No, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Even hitting the bell, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'll say it again. I appreciate it. I feel like there couldn't have been any more different things on the spectrum than these two videos. Truth Man, I feel like, is about to release a fucking 6-episode long Netflix documentary, and Jody's out here like making like an actual skit.
I'm very sorry. For some reason, at one point, I was watching that at 360p.
That's why you couldn't find it.
True, it's only on the 1080p.
On Mega HD.
Yeah, what was it? What we were watching Jody's in? Oh, Jody's was HD. Oh, it was biased from the get go. I'm sorry, Truth Man.
Oh, bam! I found it. It is way after you were misled.
But when is it? What's the time code?
I'm at 2:23 right now. I just went past it. I'm going back.
2:23. So you've gone past it. So we'll start at 2:14 and we'll go from there. Let's find this Easter egg. This is going to be so. This is the reason why Truth Man's lost. By the way, it's nothing to do with us.
It's literally just something and then lol.
Yeah, blame Megabyte.
It's an AP Poundland audio.
It says nerd LOL.
Nerd LOL. What's the timestamp? I need to see it on my screen.
220 or 221.
220 or 221. Oh, I think I just saw it. Oh, it's so quick. It's like one frame.
Yeah, no, but Jody, it was great though.
Perfectly railed podcast.
The first thing when you sign up for the LSF group, whenever you get your contract through, is you'll be contractually obliged to receive one Blue Yeti.
The Blue Yeti, the streamers. It's not the streamer's choice, but it's our choice. Oh, I got it up on. It showed up for a second. I accidentally pressed it.
Can we please stop watching the same like 2
You can pay
seconds
truth for him.
Truth
You
Man?
can pay it in comment. Oh, that's true. You can do that.
I know you could.
I was like, you're an editor. I feel like you should know this.
I do know this. I just didn't do this. Also, I don't need to. Once it's up on YouTube, I don't need to touch that shit.
Out of curiosity, Jody, who did you get to record that with you? Who did you go, here, trust me, this is like for like a really niche internet thing. You wouldn't get it, but it's really cool, trust me.
Yeah, Jody has a grotted and scroted content manager that does the recording.
I did notice while I was watching the video, I was like, damn, Jody's video is crispy as fuck. A lot better than mine. Your brother recorded it 10 minutes before your time was up. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I want to see what the other video was because you said you had 2 of them. I need to know what the second.
Yeah,
video
I'm interested what the second video was. I mean, definitely we'll have that to Stan's VIP when it's started.
Right? Yeah. Wait like a week or 2, then you got like the steady stream of Leech content coming up.
Exactly. That's the way we like it.
Well, can we just appreciate, before we got these videos, I wrote competition update, people will make stuff, we swear, copium.
This was back before we even had a. Oh, did we have Truth Men's at this point? Or was
no?
Yeah,
okay. I had reached out and I was like, "Hey guys, if you could have it done in like the next like week or 2, that'd be pog."
That would
like
be,
because you guys are going out of your way to make content for us. We weren't like super strict about the time.
The second video we'll see the world someday, maybe. Ooh, that's a hype teaser there, Jody.
Well, on that mark, out of the whole 2 contestants, I feel like it's gonna be pretty hard to pick a winner.
It's anybody's game.
It's anybody's game.
Anybody's
except
we will be reaching out.
Truth Man.
Yeah.
Except Truth Man for booming Z.
Yeah.
Can't boom the boomer.
Exactly. I'm the one who booms.
As he said, we'll probably just reach out off stream and see
yeah,
what the crack is.
We'll sort things out.
Because we've talked about doing an announcement video, 1 for the new member, and 2 what the org name is actually going to be. And we have a lot of really
don't go back and check the VOD because Curly said it.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, Curly said it. Don't check the VOD. If you're hearing this, do not go back and check the VOD. Yeah, yeah, you did.
When?
You said when you want to join said org name. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
Fact check.
Any leakers?
To be fair, we've also said it in another video.
Yeah.
Oh, we've 100% said it out loud before. Yes,
And we've also,
yeah.
we've
Don't,
also linked
don't
it.
worry. We're well aware Stance 3K sucks ass, and it's the reason it's not used on anything that we've made.
Yeah, it's the placeholder name because when we say Stance 3K, people know what we're talking about.
Exactly. They know we're being S3K, but for Stans.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we have an actual name. Promise.
Yeah, we had one name that was
Whoa.
gonna be the name of the podcast for a while, which I thought,
Well,
which
like
then we realized was gonna be so like.
Oh yes.
Well, it didn't matter 'cause we're not gonna use it. It was gonna be called fucking grilled cheese toasties.
I
for the name
prefer
of the podcast for a
I
while.
preferred Samoan blood sandwiches. That was my favorite one.
It's no women. Bro, fucking. So today at work,
that's a great name, Truth Man. That's amazing.
we had sent out
another thing you can put on that.
We're gonna use
cancelled.
we're gonna use that name, Truth Man, but also you're not winning. Jody is.
Jody identifies as a man.
Jody
or
was-
as an American.
As an American.
But no, today at work.
I'm
they
not a
had
man
sent
or a
out-
woman. I'm an
Oh
American.
my fucking god! Let me tell my fucking good story.
So anyway, I was at work today, and
But they had sent out like a text. They're like, "Hey, you can wear red for like some women's disease thing." I was literally the only person downstairs who didn't wear red. And my
I'm really
my
worried
boss
where this
knocked
is
me down. I
going.
was like, "Yeah, I just hate women. Sorry."
it's like, is that today? Like the
It was
4th?
today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was World Cancer Day today.
Well, yeah, yesterday for us now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
know
the
that
4th,
because
yeah.
I did a thing at work. for it,
Shout
so.
out to cancer
It wasn't Cancer
survivors
Day.
and cancer.
Yeah, because cancer is Pog. I did.
Well, I don't know about that one.
No, cancer research is.
Yeah,
Pog.
there you
Cancer
go.
itself is not Pog.
Yeah.
He's talking about the star sign or whatever is that.
Yeah.
I love
Cancer is
cancers.
Pog.
Yeah, so it's
You're
a bit.
born in mid-July.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a bit early for talking about people with cancer.
Aquarius cringe Cancer Pog.
Is that what we're in? Is Aquarius now?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know
I'm
for how much
Aquarius.
longer. Yeah,
I'm
I'll
an
say my
Aquarius.
grandma's also Aquarius. and
Also,
hers
you know,
was
they
first.
did do that change around, didn't they? Which was absolutely stupid.
Oh,
if you know about that.
Officious.
Wait, did they?
Yeah.
Did they like boom some people or on the
I
cutoff?
don't know how official Officious is, but I know that
Yeah,
was
they added a new
Either
star.
way,
They added a
that's
new
right.
star sign. So
A new one. They're like, yo, if you.
Yo, new Zodiac sign
Yeah.
just dropped.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
these people
I
got
don't-
married. They're like,
I-
I got married to you because you're a Taurus or whatever.
Yeah, I
and
don't-
then they're like, oh shit, the new ones came out. You didn't. The new patch came out. you're
Yeah,
not
I've
fucking
not
Taurus
uploaded-
anymore, we can't be together.
I've not uploaded the new patch to be fair. So
yeah. I
It's-
actually haven't bought the expansion pack yet, so I'm still rocking the old ones.
hey, why are we getting a Line Eagle in chat? I mean, I ain't complaining. Let's get more of those.
I love that picture. Like,
so
unbelievable.
It's
good.
great. It's my favorite. It's my favorite emote.
It is
Like,
also my favorite line.
Do you
I was-
own that? You own that get up. Like, you didn't edit that on you. Like that. Like it was one of your tasks, wasn't it?
No,
Like,
I wore it for the entirety of the finale.
I thought
Yeah.
it was. I just. It's just crazy. Like, where did you get that? Like, what did you have to type in to get that?
Believe it or not, there's a lot of them that come with Jimmy Savile wigs.
Oh.
That one didn't, funnily enough.
Yeah, I forgot.
But,
You
yeah,
guys
that-
were
a
alive in
cigar
the
in your
80s.
mouth.
yeah. Most of them came with the sort of John Lennon shades, a big
cigar,
white
fake
wig and
cigar.
a fake cigar. Yeah,
Yeah.
but mine just came with the chain. That was all good.
That's good,
I was
that's
like,
good.
I was like, I wanted to be like a Slav. That's what I was going for, like a tracksuit
Oh,
Slav.
yeah, you should have just wore Adidas tracksuit. Would've been
Yeah.
Adidas.
Oh, Adidas,
yeah, that's another
Adidas.
thing.
Oh.
Adidas?
Yeah, no. Well, that's one of the reasons why we.
Adidas.
That's one of the other reasons we can't let Truth Main win, because then it'd be a 50-50 between all these wrong sayings.
That's true. I like being able to bully Z
Yeah.
or Zed. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly, Zed. Just if you are still here, Truth Man, just so you know, we are only joking. We're not.
We can't legally bully you. You're too young.
We're not just. No, we're not, I'm saying we're not just like voting him out of the competition for arbitrary reasons.
Yeah, he's too literate. He knows how to speak good and spell good words, so I don't want him to be here.
He's already blowing up my Discord. I
Yeah,
have
if-
25 notifications from Truth Bane.
Someone, it's on 223. It says lol nerd and go pray for him.
I hope it's just like have you chosen yet?
Is my Blue Yeti in the mail yet?
Oh yeah, true.
If you plug that Blue Yeti into your fucking Mac, it would explode with me.
Yeah, that's one of the things you've got to remember, isn't it? You got to have the Blue Yeti if you join org name that we didn't say earlier.
Yeah, I did not say it.
That was the exact sentence I remember now. You were talking about Blue Yetis.
Yeah. I forgot. I keep forgetting. It's definitely slipped out a few times, and we have leaked the Discord, which has the name in it as well.
Well, no, the Discord only.
That's true. That's true. No, it's been on stream. Yeah, it's been on screen before. Yeah.
Yeah. In the last podcast, you showed us for like a solid 5 minutes.
We're professionals out here.
Yeah, because you were trying to get the tier list up, and you were just scrolling through the Discord. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. It's all right. Last stream I was on, I accidentally leaked my DMs with Pokemon where she said where she's going after her contract's expired. So we're all good.
Yeah, you don't want to leak your documents either, Lenny.
No, I don't want to leak anything off of my computer. It's a bad time.
I could. To be fair, not like anyone's gonna ever look back at that VOD.
They can't. It's gone.
But, yeah, I even was dead on and deleted the one screenshot that I had.
That's a mistake that could never be done again. I've made sure that those files are not able to be viewed.
The best thing is it's not even that bad because it makes sense in context, but out of context,
it sounds awful out of context.
Yeah. That'd be like.
But yeah, so zodiac signs.
What are you guys? Curly's an Aquarius, Lion Eagle. You strike me as a Pisces.
Ooh,
how do you feel about that?
Kind of cringe, not gonna lie. I'm a Taurus. No matter if you use old or new dates, but I am only just a Taurus.
You're on the cusp.
I am on. I'm on the cusp, as it's actually pronounced.
What are you on the cusp with?
On the old dates, I'm literally the last day you could be a Taurus, which is the 20th of May.
What's the one immediately after?
The one afterwards is Gemini, which is who wants to be a Gemini?
Oh, okay. So I might be insane. I love Geminis. Geminis are an underrated sign.
To be fair, give me some hot twins. I mean,
Gemini
elves. Exactly. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Get out of here. Weebs, get out.
Speaking of Master Duel, bro, fucking played. Curly was like, "Hey, build this fucking deck." I spent literally every fucking gem I have building the most expensive dog shit deck in the game. And then before the first duel, Curly's like, "All right, bye."
To be fair, I was there for 2 hours. I did spend a long time watching videos on 2x speed.
I had to learn how to play the deck. I haven't played fucking Sacred Beast before.
No, the worst thing, he was like, okay, I'll make a deck. You watch one video, goes, nah, this one's trash. Another video. And instead of just finding the first one and going, okay, I'll go for it, and you were like, you picked one and went, I'm gonna make some tweaks.
Yeah, if we're gonna play fucking a bad deck, we're gonna play a good version of the bad deck.
Yeah, you got some good one-offs. You spent your things and got your max C. You're fine.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one good thing for Truth Man is he doesn't strike me as an anime guy, so that's getting him points in my book. Who can even the tide?
Jody definitely is an anime girl though.
Jody strikes me as as an anime enjoyer. Either anime or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's no in between.
Never watched an anime.
I feel
never watched Truth Man. Good answer.
You definitely have. There's no way you haven't. There's no way you've never watched Pokemon in your entire life.
I watched like Inuyasha with a girl. I watched Kagaguri.
The True Brothers for real. That's exactly right. You my little brother, Truth Man. My little brother.
Really? Only one.
Little brother that's great at Scrabble. You watched Toradora and that was Pog.
It doesn't Truth Man, but it is.
It doesn't count. Truth Man. The way it works is if I enjoy it, it's not an anime.
I said that too.
You can't say that. You watch anime.
No. Sorry. What about Pokemon?
Oh, okay.
I said Pokemon is watched.
Oh, ET6239, the first time chatter. Saying, what about Pokemon? Thanks for lurking, ET, if you've been lurking.
Oh, shit, what does
I feel like obviously you all.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't watch anime, I suggest watching One Piece as your first one.
No, you don't. You don't suggest watching One Piece.
I suggest One Piece because then people don't watch anime anymore, and then they're more like me.
No, do you know what I genuinely think the best?
I've never watched One Piece, but I always suggest it if someone asks for an anime to watch. I say One Piece.
Okay, I'll give an actual one that I recommend even normies would like. Death Note is good. Death Note. Because it's shorter. It's shorter than the average big anime series, and it's got normie themes.
It's also smarter than the average bear, I've heard. That's that's not from an anime, just so you know.
What does that mean?
She's becoming a weeb as a weapon.
I'll do it.
She doesn't want to have the power of God
it's
and anime.
A lot of people do use becoming a weeb as a weapon against depression, so maybe that's. Video games cured my depression, Copium.
I am Master Chief. No one can tell me otherwise.
Wait, what? But I'm Master Chief.
You're Master Chef?
Master Chef. I wish
Actually,
I was.
Lion Eagle is Master Chief. I did watch him play Halo one time.
I played Halo one time. I got killed by a drop pod and someone clipped it.
Hello, it was
I know. Yeah, true.
You also got Stans a shit streamer.
I do constantly call Stans a shit streamer, even though the fact that he's clearly not a shit streamer is the reason I get paid.
Mr. 100K, sheesh. The only reason any of us have streaming careers, sheesh.
It's not even my streaming career. It's my literal career.
Speak for yourself, my king.
Dan's leeching to the moon. I've already talked about quitting my job, so the people you live with are cringing at the fact that you were a graphic teacher all day, every day.
Bruh, what? People hate the fact you wear graphic t-shirts. If I met someone who hated the fact that I wore graphic t-shirts, I don't think I'd live. I'd be too scared.
Just start playing every single Naruto intro before you go to sleep and fall asleep. What I used to do is I used to fall asleep with the Ricky Gervais podcast, and my roommates would be like, "Can you please fucking turn your podcast off before you go to bed?" I'm like, "But I like to listen when I go to sleep."
I do that all the time. I'll play YouTube videos to fall asleep to, and I'll get really pissed off because I wake up the next morning and I'm like, which ones did I watch?
See if I can find, sorry, it's hard to interrupt, but there's this one really good photo. I'll see if I can find it for the next podcast of me in my boxers asleep eating a kebab, and I'm listening and I'm listening to fucking Darude's Sandstorm full blast, and it's like 3 a.m, and my roommate just walked in. My door is open, all my lights are on, and I'm not just like on my bed, I'm on my hands and knees leaning on top of my bed, so just my head is on the bed, my laptop is blasting out. They were all still on their night out, and they came home because I had left early to get food, and they were like, "What the fuck have we just walked into?" It's just me in my boxers, listening to fucking like a 10-hour Darude Sandstorm, like full blast, eating fucking a kebab. And it wasn't just a kebab; it was like, Lion Eagle, do you know what a munchie box is?
Oh yeah. Like a takeaway munchie box. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the dirtiest, fucking disgustingest thing you could possibly imagine. And
I've watched my man's Rate My Takeaway destroy a few of those.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair. Yeah.
That's also my content creator of the week. Well, he's like content creator of my life is Rate My Takeaway. If you haven't ever watched Rate My Takeaway, watch Rate My Takeaway. It's just a British guy who goes around and gives honest opinions about takeaways.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Is that similar to the Chowder Report?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. This Big Ragu's Chowder Report, if you didn't know, Lad Eagle.
Yeah, people have compared the two before.
Yeah, anime is becoming more common, and I appreciate that as a big fucking weeb.
What the fuck is this?
That's me. That's me as a kid. You mustn't have been watching the stream I did where I showed this video of me singing my fucking heart out. God is good.
Truth, man, you can't say you love the Chowder Report. You guys hate each other.
Oh, true.
Yeah, this was me as a, I think, like 4 or 5-year-old child in church singing about how great God was. And like everyone sort of like that like depressed child, why am I here? And then there's me, and I'm like screaming, like that picture does it justice. Like I'm literally screaming as loud as I can. And
you also know Truthman's a fake fan because this is how you spell Chowder Report.
Chowder.
I'm a large Ragu supporter.
The biggest of Ragus.
I know that, yeah.
See, Truthman.
One sec, did you just boom Truthman and spelling?
Truthman.
Oh damn! Imagine not knowing how to fucking spell.
Truthman knows how chowder spells chowder, but Truthman also knows how the English language.
I am a ragu, ride or die.
Wait, what's a finster? Am
I
I
Instagram? It's like a shit posting Instagram.
Oh, okay. I'm too boomer for that. Truthman can't commit a spirit. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, ET. I'm saying that that Truthman could not write chowder incorrectly as it is spelled in the English language. He just couldn't force himself to do it.
Yeah,
even for his
when you spelled my username wrong in the start of the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Crawlers 801. You're actually just a donut.
Cullery.
Curdly.
I forgot to put the I forgot to put the E in there. You love it when people put an E in your name.
And the D. Yeah, you forgot about the
D. Curdly. Yeah. Sorry. I also like Truth Man.
Truth Man.
Leaving the E off of Truth Man is really funny. Just calling him Truth Man.
I always forget there's the sort of username as well. I always just say Truth Man, and I'm like, why is it longer than that though?
Yeah, just Truth Man.
Yeah, I had that when I was trying to find his stream one time. I was like, Truth Man, where are you? I think it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I linked his Twitch without the one time. I was like, oh,
you did.
That's really funny. Yeah, I was once doing a video edit for Evan Gao at one point, which I think I've spoken to you guys about, but I don't think I've ever said on stream. That at one point I was testing the waters with editing for Evan Gao, which ended up not going through. But I was gonna edit a video that was Truthman teaching Evan Scrabble, but
that never got made, I assume, because it would be cringe.
No, it was going to be a good video. I'll do a little bit of leakers. I had a little bit too much feedback from Evan that was a bit like, it's like, this is the kind of thing where if I'd have done this for Stans, he would have just let it ride. So like, I think there was a little bit of creative difference there of like, I like it like this and he didn't. And he's obviously still quite small, but was obviously much smaller at the time as well still, so the money wasn't even there that Stans can offer. The Scrabble one, yeah. That's why my video was never kinda. No one ever picked it up once I put it down. But yeah, me and Evan seem decently chill now. Not that there was ever like beef,
no, they're actually.
But, you know,
there was leakers. We were going to get Evan Gao in on this because so one, it felt unfair because I literally had a perfect idea for Evan to do a video, and so I DM'd Evan. I was like, "Hey, make this video because only you can do it."
And I was like, "I'll edit it for you."
Yeah, I was like, "Literally, we'll fucking edit it for you. Just film the video, please." Because for the Leech contest, I was like, "Yo." It would be really funny if you said the reason I deleted all of my subscribers is because I don't want to be an Atrioc Leech anymore. I'm starting over as a Stans Leech. And I was like, damn, what a fire video idea.
That would be fire.
And then he just never got around to doing it because he's busy with uni and stuff.
He is a busy boy, he's that Evan. He's trying to regrow his fan base. Even though he grew
he's literally already surpassed his fan base.
Yeah, he surpassed his fan base by deleting his fan base.
Yeah.
Can't imagine. Because if I did that, I'd have no one. I won't grow back and be bigger than before.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be an affiliate if I deleted all of mine. It took me over 2 years to get where I am.
If I made a second channel, I'd be waiting years before it became partnered or affiliate or anything.
Evan is goated. He got a fucking S-fan clickbait. He got a fucking article written about him.
Mizkif, the Mizkif stuff was huge as well. Mizkif like shouted out his stream on his stream.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Evan. Absolute king. Friend of the show, except Light Eagle fucking hates his guts.
I don't hate his guts. He hits my guts. Evan hits me.
Like, give me $2,000 or I won't make this video how you want.
I do not work for smaller streamers. Pay me.
I demand a big shout out during video.
Let me be part of S3K. Or I'm deleting the VOD.
I'm holding your footage out.
No, but unfortunately, after the VOD time ran out, and after it had been a little while, I ended up switching over hard drives, and then I ended up removing that footage from it. And then Evan came asking to see if I still had it, which was unfortunate.
Actually,
yeah, because after the fact he wanted one of his other editors to jump on it, but it was like, dude, it was like 2 months ago. We'd already said. We already called it, put like as a working thing, but yeah.
Oh well, if he waited that long.
Yeah. This is Light Eagle threatening the footage.
Like, that's literally how it went. I was like, sure, it'd be a shame if
Sure would be a shame if someone had
the
to
people...
watch this Scrabble tournament. I will not edit it for you. Imagine someone had to watch Scrabble.
Let's throw some.
Sure would be a shame.
Who do people think is people's favorite member of S3K? Because I think it's got to be Huda, just from recognition perspective.
1 second, are you trying to start beef?
No. Okay. I mean, I'm saying excluding us. We can all have our own personal opinion on who our favorite one is, and we're not going to say it because we do talk to Evan. And
I'll say it. It's Evan, the guy I'm personally friends with.
You know what? I'll say it.
Stunning and brave.
I'll say it. I actually do also think Huda is my favorite.
I'll say it. I don't know who Neg is still.
Never mind. Well, yeah, I'm starting beef. He's over here who Megalol and Neg. To that, I
don't know who I am. That's fine, but
that's
I
fair.
see his picture, and then I'm like, who is this? Like, I think I clicked on his stream once, and I was like, I don't know who you are. I get that people probably like Huda more. You could literally go by the numbers.
But by the way, when I say I like Huda the best, I don't dislike any of S3K. Just to clarify, yeah. I've watched all of their streams except for maybe the exception of Psychic, but that's just because I've never really seen him online. Like when I watch stuff.
I also just feel weird watching him because he's a child.
I'm gonna say it. That's not based.
No, that's what I think. I'm like, yeah, I feel strange because you're like, even if he was like 21, he still looks 7. I just can't have that.
What's the problem? Just because he's not 18?
Yeah.
So if we pick Truth Man, you're just gonna have him muted like anytime we do content together.
No, but Truth Man.
Whoa, Truth Man, you can't say you hate Psychic. That's such a strong emotion.
Jesus. No,
I find Psychic funny in some ways because I don't know if any of you know, but the SMP had a bit of drama when they opened the end. A bunch of people started putting down beds and destroying like everyone. So everyone just went into the end and instantly died. And then Psychic was like baby raging because he got killed like instantly, and literally got like somebody to like reboot the server from before like people went in and get teleported to his home base and stuff. And I was like, dude, like, but literally he went in and like before they were going into the portal, they were like all throwing in potions of harming to see if that would work and kill people. It's like you were trying to do the same sort of scummy shit. But just because someone did it to you and they couldn't tell who it was because they all used invisibility potions. So they're all invisible and just putting down beds and killing everyone who went. And I was like, yeah, that's cringe and griefing, but so would throwing in potions from the outside of the end into the end as people are trying to kill the dragon. That's also cringe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I find him funny from that perspective. I like seeing that. Oh, yeah,
his Discord got hacked.
Yeah, he did get his Discord hacked. Probably from pressing on get free Nitro. Because that's what the hack did. It went around saying click this link to get free Nitro, and he posted that on every server he was available to talk in. So I'm imagining that he pressed one of those links, so he wanted some free Nitro.
Obviously I don't know the guy, and like as you said, like he is literally a child, and like. Having the like, I'm not saying he has the biggest clout in the world, but having that much clout at that age isn't a good thing. Isn't a good thing. It can be hard, especially when you're so emotionally immature. I'm not saying he is emotionally immature, but generally people that age are.
Right.
I'm not telling myself in judgment.
How young is he?
It happens a lot with like sports people as well. Like,
oh, you think he's gonna be like he's gonna be like Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Psychic is the Macaulay Culkin of Twitch.
Yeah, I don't mean to be rude or anything like that.
It's a fire tagline, actually. The Macaulay Culkin of Twitch.
The Jonathan Nicky of Twitch.
Just need to get a picture of him with Trump. So everyone go like, remember that time?
No, someone needs to edit him onto Kevin and edit Atriarch onto Trump. Down the hall and to the left.
I hate this. But I also love this. I'm writing this down so I can remember to do it later.
Yeah,
this is my post in the Reddit Atriarch.
That's a banger tweet. What, are you trying to jump ship to the Atriarch leeches? How dare you?
Yeah, of course he is. He's like, Stance isn't clouting me enough. Rochelle doesn't even follow me on this.
That's fair.
All right, let me see if I can get Ari to follow me before I can get Rochelle to follow me. Let's go.
I don't think Ari has a Twitch.
On me, and it was like 15 or 16 when he started streaming. I know because he's British, and all British people know each other.
This is true.
Because it's really small.
I was so confused then. I read children as chicken.
I don't know shit about chicken streamers, okay? Really, Joe, stop talking about
Oh,
it.
was Tommy in it when he started streaming?
Imagine,
Yeah, Tommy was very young. I mean, like, wasn't it like Tommy or Tubbo or one of those became like a millionaire before they hit like 16?
Yeah, sure. Tommy and it still goes to school. He is a millionaire.
That's insane, isn't it? Imagine being a 16-year-old that does. You definitely.
Cause he did,
yeah, do you know what? I want to know about chicken streamers. That's the next matter I want to be involved in is chicken farmer streamers.
Do you know the? No, he only dropped out recently. I'm almost positive because he did an interview with Logan Paul, not that long ago, and he was like, "Oh, you must be making like a few whatever," and he's like, "I'm literally making millions." He's like, "Oh, and I still go to school," because he's like, "Because why wouldn't I?"
I'll say it. I don't know if it's like just because I feel like unfazed by things nowadays, but I think if someone did what Logan Paul did now, like went to like around a suicide forest, people wouldn't be reacting as bad. I don't know if there's been like I don't know if the shift is because Logan Paul's already done it.
No, I think
whatever it is.
I think it'd be
really.
Worse,
do you think it would be worse? I think someone could get away with it.
Imagine like the.
He did film a corpse. That is true.
Yeah, he did.
I think if he didn't film a corpse, but then went around, I think if someone faked one of those 3 a.m. videos in a suicide forest, it'd bang and no one would care.
I think they would. I think it would get more traction now. The amount of commentary YouTubers that exist these days, you would get cancelled in 600 different angles, and there would be, this is what happened to fucking Big Dick McCheese. Whenever Big McCheese went to the fucking forest, he seen 6 dead bodies, and when he seen the bodies, the Twitter didn't like it. And like there would be like 600 videos like that, and it would just be them sitting in the office like, here is a tweet from Miskiff saying dead bodies not pog. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's so much more of a thing now, and like so many more big people exist that it wouldn't slide at all.
Also, shout out to my old Big Dick McCheese.
Yeah, Big Dick McCheese. I unfortunately can never default to normal, usernames. There was. I guess I have to put 69, 420 or Big Dick in there somewhere.
You're definitely right.
Are you saying Big Dick McCheese isn't a normal username? I don't
on Pornhub, maybe.
Yeah.
But not on Twitch.
Yeah,
follow me on Pornhub, Big Dick McCheese.
Oh, that's a really different context if you put the dick and the cheese together.
I'm casually looking up to see if that exists.
See if it's available. I don't think it was the forest that was the problem. Like you say, still disrespectful, but like I've seen that full video. Like 90% of that video was disrespectful, like going around temples and stuff. But yeah, well, it definitely was the filming of a literal corpse was the issue.
Yeah, well, he was in Japan.
And then I still can't get over the fact he did the apology video, and then like the video afterwards was him tasing a rat to death.
Yeah.
YouTube's
different now. You literally couldn't like. I'm trying to think of what was the most recent thing that like someone got cancelled for, because people are so like conscious that anything they say could get them cancelled that they refuse to say and do anything.
True. Not me though. I
don't know. I just don't know how Pornhub searches work, but I cannot find Big Dick McCheese on Pornhub.
I'll look it up. I'll move to the other tab so we can all watch.
What I think we should do now before we go down a rabbit hole of talking about cancelled YouTubers is move on to
call me cancelled. Am I right?
Call me cancelled.
Speaking of trying to cancel YouTubers, Stans, it's fucking time. Now that Truthmane didn't talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker uploaded a video saying I hosted a Scrabble tournament when Truthmane and I hosted a fucking Scrabble tournament. I literally had to go through fucking change my entire OBS layout so I could stream from fucking Truthmane's account, had all this scene set up, had Truthmane's alert, had Truthmane's chat, all this extra shit. We did the work. We streamed for 8 fucking hours, talking, giving hot commentary, and this motherfucker comes in, I hosted a Scrabble tournament. Eat my ass, Stans. I'm coming for you. Fucking cancel. Taking him down.
Yeah, but
that's why I thought Truthmane's video is going to be about, because it says Stans lied.
Yeah. But Yagog did say thanks for hosting the tournament, and Stan said no worries.
And Truthmane was silent. So it was very funny that Truthmane and I both didn't have any audio in the video at all.
Well, because then they would know that he didn't host it.
Yeah. I take no credit for that title. That was a Kant special, but the video was me.
Sorry, that's the video. Sorry, whenever we were talking about its edit, but I knew that was the one you edited.
That's the one I edited. Yeah. I edited that. I also made sure that Stan shouted you out in the outro because he would not have done it if I didn't say. I was like,
I appreciate it. We got a 2-second shout out in the very last second. So for the people that watched the full video, you saw the sweet shout outs.
Also,
I did get 2 followers from that video. So shout out.
That's great. I'm glad you got some recognition for it. But yeah, Yegog also at the time had that picture of Jeremy Clarkson that I used as his image, and then the day after that video was posted, he changed his image to being like a Y, and I was like, oh no, if you'd have done that a day earlier, I'd have put it in. And I literally messaged in, I think it was your Discord, Z, saying, would you rather be Squish Jontron or Jeremy Clarkson in a small car? And then he didn't respond. So I was like, I'll go with Jeremy Clarkson because, I don't think Stans wants Jontron in his video because he was told that he's cringe and a Nazi. So
yeah. True. Well, cancel feed him all that information, I'm sure, at some point with the Mighty Cants Corner.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The next Cants Corner is just Stans reacting to us shitting on him in our podcast.
I just want a compilation of me shitting on Stans because I've done it enough. I jokingly shit on Stans nearly every stream. It's like how
of us all together slabbering at Stans a lot.
How Stans wants to move away from Atriarch and Ludwig. I want to move away from Stans in my own streams, but
I don't.
This guy right here.
This fucking guy.
This
God damn it. That's why I stream mirrored. You got this, Curly?
Yeah, that's the right direction, but you just get really. There you go. I mean, that's Z, but fair enough.
Yeah, you're trying to distance from this guy. This fucking guy.
Get away from this guy right here. You know what? Kind of cringe. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, we talked about the joke. Instead of letting one of you guys join, it's like your Leech videos were so bad. It makes me disgrace to call myself a Leech, and we just break up.
We're disbanding.
Stans 3K is no more because of your guys' submissions.
The podcast didn't even make 1 episode.
We didn't even make it to episode 1. I think it would have been
5-6.
I think it would be really funny if I know we called it 0.5 in the notes, but if we call it 0.1 and then we just never make an episode 1, we just keep going at 0 points.
So we did 0. This is 0.5. Next will be 0.75, and then we'll do 0.83.
Oh no, I can't be bothered with the maths of that. We're changing it to 0.1, and then we're going all the way until we get to 0.1000.
So one thing that we plan to do, one segment that we want to do every single time is a tier list.
Last week shitting on Cant. Oh, sorry.
Last week we did a tier list on the hottest Elite Four members.
Check that out if you want to. It was minus children for most of us, but Z wanted to keep them in for some reason.
Strange, but whatever.
Just like I'm advocating for Truth Main. I love having kids on the podcast.
Yeah, that was the only one Truth Main was allowed to vote on.
And that one had some really good results. We talked a lot about big hella hugs. And we talked about each of our preferences basically, and
Aaron's the best twink.
And Aaron's the best twink.
I disagreed with that
Cynthia
statement.
Cynthia didn't make the cut. She's a champion, so she literally wasn't there.
I'm saying Will is the best twink.
3 of the champions are kids. So.
Will or Grimsley is are the.
Yeah, and we also all discussed how Bruno was just cringe.
Yeah. Bruno is cringe.
Fuck Bruno. Bruno had to be in 2 of them as well, which made it even worse. However, this week we went for something completely opposite because we kind of wanted to step away from rating people's attractiveness.
Truth man, they aren't Elite Four, but you're out here with the good opinions right now.
You are out here with the good opinions.
Cannot confirm Skyle's age, so I will not comment.
I'm fairly sure Black and White 2 is fine.
In the first one, cringe.
Yeah, he specifically said Black and White 2. He specifically said Black and White 2, so it's fine. I mean, it's also fine if not, if she's 17, because then it's same age.
It is also insane that it's literally Black and White 16, Black and White 2 18.
Hey, they know what they're doing.
They were like, we want to release a funky calendar for some of the gym leaders, but
you know what I'll say. 16 legal age in the UK kind of cringe.
Yeah, but
Me no
based.
me no likey.
Japan, it's 13.
Yeah, just because people have it lower doesn't mean that it's right for us to not be right.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, swiftly moving on to the tier list. If you want to change the scene, then we'll discuss it. But basically, this week the tier list that we were going for was gaming controllers. This is one I just randomly found. And I think it's the furthest thing away from attractive people.
Yeah, so I've currently got mine up. We can do mine first, or we can go on to someone else's. I don't mind.
You do yours first.
The scene of LSF2 does go Curly, me, Z. We can go do that order, or
on the what? Sorry.
What? Sorry?
On the second scene.
Yeah. What was the bit you said before then?
I don't know. What did I say? Did I say a certain name of the Stance 3K podcast?
I caught it this time. I feel good.
It's just Z's turn to say it now.
Yeah.
Well, I leaked the whole Discord. So.
Well, that's true. You did leak the Discord. You did start.
This is like really good character building.
Like, it's fine. ET can keep a secret, and the other two of them, the people who competed, is fine. Let's move over, and we will start on Curly's tier list.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm waiting for you to change it.
Wow.
That's fine. Don't worry. So this is my tier list, and I think my number one pick is a controversial one.
Excuse me? What the This is a dog shit tier list. Holy God.
So, I will start at the bottom. The first five.
Excuse me. What is the Nintendo Switch Pro controller doing at the bottom?
Never used them. The bottom five I've never used.
Okay, you never used them.
No,
okay, that's fine.
Yeah, all the way up to the first.
Because I was about to be very annoyed.
Yeah, I've never used them.
Literally the Smash version as well, the same one.
So I thought I'll put them all at the bottom because I cannot comment. I should have made another tier, but I did.
That's fine. I ended up making 2 additional tiers. Spoilers. So going through the controllers real quick, we have the Dreamcast, the Wii U, the Switch Pro controller. I literally don't know what. Oh, that's Sega Genesis.
Yeah,
I don't know what's next to Sega Genesis.
It's Genesis. Is it Genesis and Mega Drive? I'm not 100% sure. Let me just. I can't really do that without leaking.
Either way,
it's another old Sega one. I'm fairly sure. Because it's the same style, but it's 6 buttons.
Right. The original Xbox, not to be confused with the Xbox One. They had 2 versions of the original Xbox controller because apparently the one on the left is like the prototype, and then the one on the right is like the revamped.
The one on the left looks like the worst controller I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I've used them both. They're horrible. They're so wide. I feel like you need to have like fucking NFL players like fucking fingers to use these controllers.
I'm honestly so surprised that it's that order on D. The way around those Xbox controllers are, because that one that you've put slightly lower, is it in that order when it's in the tiers? Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, Curly, handshakes around. I also like the fucked up one better.
Yeah, it's just
really
they're both cringe to use. That one just looks different, so fair play to it. So the next one is the Switch's S tier is controversial, and I will get there. It doesn't have unlocks.
The PS1 controller pre-analogs was actually fucking terrible.
Yeah, I might have accidentally put that higher than it should be. Pre-analogs is cringe.
Yeah, pre-analogs cringe. Imagine trying to play Ratchet and Clank with those fucking D-pad. No shot. No.
I think I might have put that lower, but I thought it might have been like some sort of. Did they make like a PS1, like they did with the Nintendos and stuff, like they made the like the SNES Mini. Did they make one of those with a PS1?
I don't know.
They made a new one, like a recently made one. They made
a
small
I thought
version,
they did
but
that. But I thought it might have been from that. But then,
no. But either way, it's cringe. No unlocks.
But I'm fairly sure I put that low. But if I didn't, I'm retroactively putting that like a tier lower than every other PlayStation controller.
So, in terms of the next one, I've used both these controllers. I actually would swap the orders around on them. That was just my bad. Only because of pure nostalgia. I don't think these are good controllers by any means. However, when I used to go to my nanny's house when I was a kid, she had both of these consoles, and I would play both of them, and it just hits in the feels. You feel me?
I like that you also played your Super Nintendo at your grandma's house, because that's exactly what I did when I was a kid as well.
Yeah.
I will say I like the buttons on the original NES controller better. I feel like they bounce better. The Super Nintendo one is a little like the buttons are like soft and they like mush up and like stick a lot more.
Yeah, that's why I said I think
they're 100% ET. Keyboard and mouse isn't on here because it'd just be S+ for me.
Yeah.
I actually fucking hate mouse and keyboard.
So the B tier is in no particular order.
B tier is the PlayStation tier. Well, you don't despise them. You'd prefer other ones. It looks like from this. Yeah.
Well, if in terms of modern controllers, they're the worst. Like everything else below them, either not used or super old.
I do agree that I much prefer an Xbox controller to a PlayStation.
So I said to Z, the reason that my thing is I have in the past been a little bit of a ragey boy when playing a like FIFA or something, and then someone scores a sweaty goal against me. I would maybe throw the controller against the ground. And all I'm saying is those big Xbox controllers take some damage.
Okay, however, have you held a PlayStation 1 controller? The PlayStation with analog, that is a beefy fucking boy.
Yeah.
No, but
I'll explain that when we get to mine
against the ground,
that.
it wouldn't be a beefy boy.
It would.
The
PS3 controller is absolutely dog shit. It's the most lightweight piece of shit controller.
Yeah, they are. That's why I hate.
The PS1 is goated.
PS1 and 2, they made them like out the same thing they made Nokias out of.
Yeah.
I still managed to break them, so I disagree.
Wow, really? That's a powerful child.
Look at me. You seen that video of me singing? You seen that video of me singing as a child? You don't think
I'll bring that picture back up. Yeah.
In terms of the A tier, I don't think these controllers are good. Really.
So you only think that the S tier controllers are good? That's like your tier list is S and crap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I like the Wii controller for a reason that I like the Switch controllers, and I'll talk about it when I get to the Switch controller.
You like dual wielding?
You'll have to defend.
No, I will tell you exactly what it is. The GameCube controller. Nostalgia purposes, I have a lot of GameCube controllers because I went through them as a child. Not because I was breaking things, just because I played so much GameCube. It was unbelievable. N64, I have a really cool green one.
I'll say about the GameCube controller.
I could go get it, but it's on a display cabinet.
I don't think there's any nicer feeling than the back bumpers on a N64 controller. They feel so nice to click in.
It feels nice when you hold it. But when you go to play a game, it does not feel nice.
No.
I can't wait to show you guys my tier list.
S tier, Xbox controllers are just the best. They weigh enough that you can hold them in your hand and not feel like you're about to throw it in the air by mistake. They take a little bit of damage. They're good. They're just good.
360 over Xbox One though.
I've used so many more 360 controllers.
Okay.
I would also agree with that. I use a 360 controller on my PC instead of my Xbox One controller.
Yeah.
Really? So, I do prefer the Xbox One controller, I must say.
I have an Xbox One controller here at the minute, to be fair, sitting next to me, but it's broken, and it's just because I have a lot of broken ones.
Although one of my favorite controllers ever is the one that the special edition 360 controller that came with Halo 4. That's one of my favorite controllers I own.
So S tier with the Switch controller. So, do you know I'm a big guy, right?
You are a big guy.
See, for me to sit like this for an extended
Hey,
period
Hindu
of time,
guy coming in from Z's chat.
It is cringe. Okay, sitting like this for a long extended period of time hurts my shoulders, hurts my back, is bad for my posture. However, if I can sit like this and play a game, it's so much better. If I can lean back and put my hands above my head and continue to play the game, hype, unbelievably hype. And that's why they're about, like, when I was playing Legends of Arceus, I could literally put one hand behind my back and still play the game and stretch.
I will say Joy-Cons are good because if you consider the Joy-Cons, if that's also how you consider playing like handheld Switch, then that's also a plus for them. Also, you know.
Well, then you're basically, it's the same thing as the Wii U at that point.
Pretty much, but Curly's put it down there because he's not used it, so.
Yeah.
But also, I was thinking, when I rated the Joy-Cons, I did them as, it comes with like a thing you can like put them together and like you play it as like a controller. Yeah, that's what I rated them as.
Yeah, I think I might have rated them just as they are, just because I think that's kind of just a pro controller when you've got the middle bit.
You're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you can see it's literally gathering dust because I've never literally never used it.
Also, in the cool controller check, here's my coolest Joy-Cons.
Hell yeah.
The Skyward Sword ones, the game of which I don't own on the Switch.
I
just wanted the Joy-Cons.
My little Switch
holder. The drift is very cringe.
Pikachu one.
Oh, nice. Do you have the Joy-Cons from that then?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
but
they're the one. There were 3 Switches in the life cycle that I wanted. The Animal Crossing one, the Pikachu and Eevee one, and then the Mario one that just had like the nice red Joy-Cons.
Yeah, see, I didn't own a Switch until Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu came out, so I was like, "This is perfect." Because
there was a Mario one not too long ago that was really nice. Let me see if I can find a picture of that. Oh,
that's my logic on the Switch one. Is because I like the fact that I can play the game doing whatever. If I wanted to get into bed and put my fucking one hand on my ass and one hand over my head, I could still play the game with full control.
I will say it is very odd that you were like, "Oh, I love Xbox One controllers because they're durable," and then you put the fucking Joy-Cons, the easiest break-in Joy-Con or analog sticking drifting ass.
I don't like if I want to play something that's like most things.
I've pulled
on
up
the
Mario Switch. This was the one Switch that made me want to maybe consider getting a new one, even though my other one's fine. Just because the red Switch, the red case, the holder's blue, and it just all of it just made me think like, "Oh, I want this."
Yeah. But whenever I play console games, I will play like when I used to play it properly. I don't play them that much anymore. I would play the rage-inducing games like COD back in the day, like FIFA, all that kind of stuff. But when I play the Switch, I'm playing Animal Crossing, and I'm playing Pokemon, and I'm playing like Mario Odyssey. Like if I'm raging in Mario Odyssey, I'm doing something wrong with my life.
First impression is Spider-Man. That's fair. I also not a downside to me.
Yeah, that was literally the first thing I thought, and then he was like, "It's Mario." I was like, "Oh, it's Mario."
Yeah.
Yeah. There's my tier list, and if anyone is somehow a PlayStation purist, I've disowned you already.
I honestly cannot remember what I put for mine. I did my tier list like a week ago, so it's going to be just as much of a shock to see.
So do you want to do yours next?
So this is yours. Yeah, it's next along.
So no D tier controllers.
Yeah,
I think the only person who's used every controller here.
Not true. There are some of these early Xbox Ones that I haven't used.
Okay. Oh, you just
namely these bottom 2 in the bottom B. So I did put I really don't like the dual wielding small controllers. That was how I rooted for this one. Obviously, if I'm playing it handheld or with the grip, then it's going to be a lot higher. Because I do like that. Apart from the drift, I've never played on. Is this Dreamcast?
Yes.
It just looks a bit cumbersome, and then it's like only got one joystick, and I was like, this looks like it'd be so cringe.
What's the point of the screen? I need to know.
Yeah, I also don't know what the
any
point of that
Dreamcast enjoyers in chat.
Then
let us know.
this is probably the take that people will dislike the most. N64 controller, I don't get it. I just don't get how people like it.
Blind Eagle handshakes. Tasting my tier list. Fucking
mine's pure nostalgia. To be fair, like that's where I get it.
Is it? There it is.
There it is. That's fair, but one stick in the middle. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
That's
how you do your Bowser throws, baby.
That's true. Yeah, you gotta do the.
Where Nintendo had to release fucking gloves because people
were
wearing their palms.
Fucking Mario Party, ruining everyone.
Then I put these Xbox controllers. Like I said, I've not actually used the original Xbox controllers because until Xbox 360, I was a PlayStation kid, and that's when I transferred over. It's the Sega Saturn. I can read it on my one. Is this other controller?
Okay.
I put the Sega Saturn lower than the Genesis or Genesis or what do we call a Genesis? What did the UK call it? Can't remember now.
Fuck, I cannot remember.
Anyway, the Duke is
what is the Duke?
The Duke is this one. This Xbox controller.
Hell yeah.
I believe so anyway. It's one of the two, but I believe it's this one. Because if I was going to nickname one of these controllers, it'd definitely be this bad boy.
That's fair. I like where your head's at.
So Genesis, the Duke is big, yeah. This is nostalgia because my mum used to have one, and then I used to play on that a lot. I used to play like original Sonic, Lemmings, and then I've never actually used the Super Nintendo, but I have used the original Nintendo. And I did put this one slightly above. I maybe would change that order now, thinking about it, just because I've not played with this one, and you guys have said that this one's slightly better, so I'd probably take your word for it that that's a bit better. This should be at the bottom, B tier. GameCube, like I said, not a super fan of it, but I did play some Mario Kart Double Dash when I got my Wii. I backtracked and played some GameCube games on that, and then got like the whole setup of everything. Which, looking back, was actually insane that I managed to get 2 GameCube controllers for so cheap because I just got them at Blockbuster, and they were like £10, and this was still after the GameCube stopped going. Yeah. Then yeah, I've put the PlayStation controller. I probably didn't even notice that it was missing the analog sticks, to be totally honest, when I did this tier list. But I do prefer the newer PlayStation controllers. I will say, to the older ones, just from the a handheld perspective. And also, I prefer wireless than wired, just a personal preference. But yeah, PS2.
So you can scratch your ass and play your game at the same time.
Why can I not do that with a wired controller?
Because you can't reach your ass because there's a wire. You know?
Oh, because I'm sat right 2 feet in front of the TV.
Controller in hand, scratching your
ass.
You're scratching it with the controller. That's what the little divots where they connect together for. That's what that is. This is prime real estate for scratching asses.
Then it was the Xbox 360 controller. Because, like I say, I do slightly prefer the Xbox One. This is quite a close bit of the tier, to be honest. This tier probably would be 2 tiers if I was to do this again. The Wii U gamepad, I really enjoyed it. I'm much more of a pro controller on a Nintendo console user, but the one that was around at this time for the Wii and the Wii U is kind of cringe. So the gamepad sort of filled that. I had a lot of fun playing Mario Kart using this. A lot of fun playing Splatoon. So mostly nostalgia reasons, and I thought the games that utilized the gamepad were really good. And then my go-to controller for pretty much everything, if I can do it, is Xbox One. So whenever I'm playing games on Xbox Game Pass, I'm always using that. And then my number 1 controller, just mainly because it's the console I play the most, is the Switch Pro controller. And the fact that the one that I use, which is the Smash Bros. Exclusive one, is the one that showed up, it was like, it's fair. I've got to put it as number 1.
That is insane that you went with your recent one and not like a nostalgia one, because I feel like mine, me and Curly both picked. I guess Curly's is also current. Never mind. Maybe I'm the only nostalgia.
I definitely don't hold too much nostalgia. I mean, I really do still like the PS2 controller, and honestly, I probably would have put the PS2 controller higher than the PS4 if I was to do this again. But
fair enough. I'm glad that we agree that the PS2 one is the best PlayStation controller.
I honestly don't even really know the difference between the PS2 and the PS1. So. Because I don't think there was very much beyond color. I don't think there was very much difference.
What's the one with the little touchpad? Is that PS4?
Yeah, PS4 is touchpad.
That's the worst. That one's the worst of the.
Oh, I don't like it that much. It's fairly popular online. Like people like it a lot. But
I think PS3 is the worst. It's just like the
PS3 is the worst by far. Yeah.
It's like the PS2. Yeah, it's like the PS2 one, but like mid super cheap and crap.
My cousin had one that literally like where you hold it with your hands, like the bottom, like the little nub.
Yeah,
it was just exposed because he'd smashed it, and it still worked. But he would still use it because he couldn't afford another controller, and it had he'd always cut his hand.
Oh, just in
controller.
The fucking PS3 one was also fucking terrible because it had the fucking 6-axis. Like you have to like balance the fucking controller.
Yeah.
Which that was the gimmick of the controller. All of like the first generation PlayStation 3 games were like, oh, we have to have some gimmicky fucking 6-axis section of our game, and it was all bullshit and terrible.
True.
It ruined a generation of games. Fuck the PS3 controller. Honestly, I think in hindsight, I think I rated it too high.
That's fair. I just noticed that Jody said I was based. Thank you for that. I do agree. This is an entirely based take. Apart from the times when I've said I don't agree with what I wrote. But yeah, that's my opinions. I don't think there's anything out there. Maybe the N64 controller is a little bit controversial, but I think maybe the Wii U gamepad being so high. But yeah,
Wii U gamepad being so high is insane.
I will say that maybe the Wii U gamepad is based on nostalgia, but a lot of like the lower tiers are me sort of putting nostalgia away. Like obviously I played a lot of games with the Wiimote because the Wii was so huge. Sell your soul for a Wii U. Honestly, the fact that the Wii U sold so poorly is so sad because I love that console. which is like an out
the
there
8
take.
games it had were good.
Exactly. If that console was more supported, but those 8 games were good. Goodness great. There's a reason why half of them were remade on the Switch.
True.
Sorry, while you were having this conversation, I found a video from Jody from 7 years ago. Are you a twin, Jody? Is that a thing?
That's why she's noisy Jody too.
Oh my god. Is this undiscovered lore?
I'm watching Twin versus Twin episode 1, the Chubby Bunny Challenge.
Curly, this is the kind of content we need for the podcast. Put it in podcast topics and stop watching.
Quick, download the VOD before she deletes it.
Download the vid quick.
All right, are we ready for the true Chad's tier list?
Let's get.
Sorry to interrupt.
Let's get.
It's just it came up as my recommended because I was trying to close tabs, and I was like
versus Twin.
Yep, let's look at Z's tier list. We go. That's pretty good.
Alrighty.
Oh, we got.
So first and foremost,
actually based.
I'm the only motherfucker who did hey, I haven't used this controller tier list. So here you go. I did not use the Duke, the Dreamcast, the Genesis, or the Saturn. Because fuck Sega,
not the
basically.
Duke. I love not the Duke is the definition of that controller. Is that also is that controller that's not the Duke? It looks like it runs on USB.
It's a very weird plugin.
Which is kind of based. if it is.
Very weird plugin. It has the same one because the Xbox One like plugin was very fucking weird. It wasn't USB. It was like this weird like circular fucking like it's like USB but rounded and thicker. It was very odd.
Right. Oh, okay.
Describe me.
Getting into it. Oh my god, it's a 1. I said I ranked the PS3 controller too high. I have it at the bottom of C tier. I still think I ranked it too high. Fuck the N64 controller. It is the worst thing to happen to gaming. How do you fucking hold it? How do you do anything? It makes playing any game on the N64 fucking terrible. There's a lot of really good fucking N64 games that are great to play on emulator and not on the N64 because if you play on the N64 you have to use that piece of shit controller. Holy fuck. I hate that. You were talking about like the bumpers being the most satisfying thing ever. Are you fucking me?
Oh no! Bumpers on GameCube. Bumpers are on the GameCube.
Bumpers on okay. You said N64 when you said it.
Oh, okay. No, I meant bumpers on the bumpers on the GameCube are so satisfying with the springs.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like the general consensus amongst gamers is that the GameCube controller is like the goated controller. So the fact that you both had it fairly low was kind of interesting to me.
I only like its bumpers.
Salty. Someone's just salty that
I'm not that salty.
Can't speed run Super Mario 64.
17-star world record.
You're talking to the 17-star world record holder, so I need you to.
Any notice 17s in the chat or whatever that emote's called.
26 world record, you mean? Or notice 26 world record?
Yeah, that's the one.
Look at those. Look at those. Not just anyone can make a fucking Mario 64 related emote for their channel. Only world record holders get to do that. Yo, there they are. There they are.
They're all out in force. All 4 of them, including yourself and me.
Yeah. So moving up, I don't like motion controls at all. So the Wii was kind of cringe.
True.
And the nunchuck was just weird. If they had gone the Joy-Con route and did like double Wiimotes, I think it would have been fine. But the nunchuck is bad and not good.
Oh yeah, scoot.
We've already talked extensively about why the PS1 controller pre-analog was fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's also where motion controls as well. So D tier is the motion controls category.
Yep. And then the Wii U gamepad. It's too fucking big. I don't like having my hands this fucking far apart and like having to like.
Oh, reverse Curly. Curly, take his hands further if you can.
if I could, I'd be having. It would literally go to China and back.
C tier, fuck the PS3 controller. I've already ranted extensively about that. Switch Joy-Cons, I don't like. I'm not a huge fan. Definitely a step up from the Wii, but it feels in that vein. The Duke, this is like C tier. I would say is the last bad category. So it's the best of the bad controllers. Like it's not the worst controller I've ever used, but it's not a good controller. PS4 controller. These are fine. These are just fine. The PS4, fine. Xbox One, fine. Not super married to either of them. The original Nintendo. Like I said, I do like the buttons on it better, but it being so angular does not feel good in your hands at all, which is why I did give the edge to the Super Nintendo controller, because it's more rounded, it's more comfortable to hold, even if the soft buttons are a little shittier.
Okay.
Pro controller, I don't. That's like it's better than fine, but it's also still just fine. You know, I don't think it's anything super fantastic, amazing, but it's also not a bad controller. PS1, I really like the old style PlayStation controllers. They just feel good in your hands. And this one, it's the beefy motherfucker. One of the differences, the analogs aren't quite as smooth. I feel like they are more grainy than PS2 or even PS3. I'll say it has smoother analogs. Which is
stick motion.
Yeah, it just feels gooder to use the more PS3 analogs. And then S tier, the absolutely goated controllers. PS2. Maybe it's because I played. Because I went. Like I had Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1 and original Xbox. So or I guess original Xbox and pizza PS2. But I was mostly a PS2 kid. Loved the PS2. All of the PS2, Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, fucking mwah, chef's kiss, masterpieces, defined my childhood. And the controller, it's just comfy. It's what I think of when I think of a video game controller. The first thing pops in my head is probably a PS2 controller.
What is the best PS2 game? And just be noted, there is one right answer. That's right. It's the movie tie-in game for the Disney Pixar Cars movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually a good game.
Goated Racer.
It's actually a good game. You're not even being sarcastic.
No, I'm not. I love that game.
Yeah. It's actually hard, if I remember correctly. I remember getting towards the end of it and being like, this is more difficult than it should be.
Don't know about that one. I beat it as a child.
Yeah, well, you're pro fucking racer.
Pro racer.
They do call me the Drift King.
Yeah. You made that jump that one time, remember?
I made that jump and people did be doing Line Eagle scooting chat. I did see that.
By people, you mean Straw Hat?
hey, you were there.
I was there.
You were there, not scooting.
It's not Crazy Frog Racer. I'll tell you what. I don't know if you really know. Enjoy. Oh yeah, but you were in the stream. Straw hates Crazy Frog Racer. I love Crazy Frog Racer. We fall out about Crazy Frog Racer so much because we had a PS2 set up at uni in our uni house. That was what we had. We all had the most recent consoles, but in the main room was just a PS2 that we just kept going to CEX, which is I don't know if you have CEX in the US, but it's used game store that has PS2 games and stuff. And because we lived so close to Liverpool, we could just go to the city and just keep getting a lot of cheap games. So we were just playing a lot of crappy PS2 games. We played Stuntman, I think it was called, which is a super hard challenge racing game. The sex shop for gamers, exactly.
And also people called sex as well.
Yeah. But yeah, so we were playing all of these old games. Rebought Crash Tag Team Racing, which is an absolutely amazing racing game as well.
That is a goated racing game.
And then we played Crazy Frog Racer 1 and 2. Straw absolutely hates it with an absolute passion. I mean, the soundtrack is literally just the Crazy Frogs music, so I understand him not liking it on that front. Especially when there's one track that lasts 6 minutes and you just hear one Crazy Frog song on loop 3 times during the entire race, which I understand him not liking. But I think the gameplay of it being super slidey and it's just drifts and the speed doesn't really matter. I really like that, but he's this is the worst game of all time.
Genuine question. Did Crazy Frog make it outside the UK?
I've never heard of Crazy Frog Racer.
Thank you.
You've not heard of?
Okay.
Wait, you don't know
Yeah,
Crazy Frog?
I speak for all of the U.S. gaming community.
No,
obviously.
Wait, you don't?
It's not a game. Like, bear in mind, the game didn't come first. Like, there wasn't Crazy Frog Gamer.
Oh, I was gonna play it, but then you can't hear it.
Yeah, Crazy Frog is like.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos of this. Yes.
Yeah. So
like,
he,
but,
so
like,
he,
this was in
so
the
he had
UK,
two
like,
two
it
racing
was-
games.
Like, it was fire. Like you couldn't go anywhere without hearing.
Well, I don't know if I thought it was fire. Bing, bing.
Oh, that was Crazy Frog. Yeah, that song was huge in like 2005.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
fair. Okay,
Yeah.
I did make it. I didn't know if it was like a UK thing or if it like.
I think there was a decent. I think it was definitely Euro because it's Euro pop, isn't it? Is the style of it.
Yeah,
So.
What is it? Fucking Monsters vs. Aliens, that DreamWorks movie. They had the fucking president go up and do that song on the piano.
Oh
and the
well,
aliens
so no,
impersonate
but
it.
that song is Axel F. It's already a song.
But it's not a frog with his dick out.
But the frog with his dick out, or aka the annoying thing in one of the videos is called.
He did have his dick out though, didn't he?
He
That's
did
not
have his
something
dick.
I've
He did
remembered
have his dick out. It leaked into America, unfortunately.
wrong. His dick. Yeah,
His dick leaked into America. Oh dear.
Like, it's one of those things where like there's like some anime where they'll have like little child dicks. I don't know why they do it, but maybe people think it's funny. That's kind of what Crazy Frog line for. Like he had a dick, but it wasn't like it looked like a balloon.
But
you know, like the end of a balloon.
The weird, the weirdest thing, I'm getting away from that tangent instantly. But the weirdest thing was that
Crazy Frog's dick was like
no,
like
the Crazy Frog's dick tangent's fine, but let's stay away from children's dicks in anime.
yeah,
but there was
So
like
Boku
there
no
was
Pago, am I
there,
right?
there were plushes of Crazy Frog that had his dick out, like plush toys that kids would have, just with a frog with his cock out.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's
Oh my God, this
insane.
actually reminds me of fucking
It does remind me
There
of
was-
booking as well.
no, there's like this Dutch cartoon that came out and it's like this dude who has like an incredibly long penis and it's like it's not sexual, but like he like uses his fucking penis as like a helicopter and like his like he has like a magic super long penis that he just like uses to do things and they're like we want to like introduce the idea to kids that like penises don't have to be sexual.
Wow, I didn't realize they did my origin story.
Yeah,
that-
see,
that-
Jupiter knows what I'm talking about. This is a real
Sorry.
thing.
Oh, sorry, no, I don't know if she knows what you're talking about or going, that's fucking insane what you're saying right now.
No, that definitely seems like I have seen this. It's insane.
That kind of sounds like that's like the same logic going the step sister brother porn. Oh, it's not it's not sexual. It's just experimenting. He didn't mean to accidentally fall over and put his dick inside.
Yeah, John Dillermand. Denmark launches children's TV show about man with giant penis.
One sec. Holy shit. Is that
Jody, why do you know this?
one sec. Sorry.
I watched it on like Philip DeFranco, I think, is where
Is
I
it
learned
is
that.
it a claymation?
okay.
Oh my, it's recent.
Yeah, this was like literally last year.
One sec. He's holding the. He doesn't have balls. So.
I'm glad you guys are looking this up because I can't.
You
He doesn't
could,
have
honestly.
balls.
It's
He do-
literally a children's show.
I'm not
Yeah,
putting a
it's
children's
not-
show on my
it's-
giant
no,
cock on my
just for
stream.
reference, it doesn't look like it looks more like a tail than a cock. Like it doesn't look like a cock. Like you'd
It's
easily
also-
go on stream.
It's also sleeved.
Does that mean that he's uncut?
Oh, one sec. Sorry, he's literally pitching a fucking flag in this picture. If that's not a fucking innuendo, I don't know what isn't.
Put it
I
in the
can't.
Discord.
Yeah, one sec. If this isn't a fucking boner joke, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. You're not going to see this, but
You can show this though.
I do not care. You can show it next time you stream.
If there's
Also-
one of them putting up a tent, I'm done.
What the fuck is this?
It's John Dillerman.
Oh, where's Wally looking? Look, why are they all like all the characters are like like characters you'd find on like a model train set.
Yeah, it's like clay.
Yeah, they are.
Here's him with a fucking tiger giving a tiger an ice cream with his cock.
Also, Curly, I mean, I know there's a lot to take in here, but that's clearly a fucking lion.
What did I say, tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I meant to say lion.
Oh my
But you would know all about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
You're
half
smirching his people.
lion.
I don't know what this says in Dutch, but there's a random Pokemon card of this guy, and I don't know why someone's made it.
Around the Pokemon card
John
of the
Dillerman
card.
Pokemon card. Oh hell yeah.
Is it?
One sec.
Is it
Also, some of the-
reverse hollow?
Someone's made this, like what they give their
Tis
fucking
doing.
child. Here's this fucking dude's cock with daddy. Is he like the Mr. Bean? Because that picture I've just posted is Mr. Bean energy.
Okay, chat, you can see this one.
That's Mr. Bean if I've ever seen it.
You're allowed to see this. This is all you're allowed to see of this man, and you can understand from the context.
Have you dreamed of this bad in chat?
Did Mr. Bean make it outside the UK? Are you aware of Mr. Bean? See?
Yes, I know Mr. Bean. Yes,
Mr. Bean is outside
No,
the UK.
Mr. Bean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be so fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, two separate people.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's literally the Donald Glover Tragic Gambino.
Actually, I believe it's Sir Bean now.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, Mr. Bean. Right, I'm going back to number one. Because enough of this. Forgot about this. I forgot about Cowboy Stanton. Yes, that was our tier list. Yeah, gutted and scroted.
Does controller tier list to avoid talking about sex? Literally gets on children's cartoon about man with fucking infinitely long penis.
Oh, if we're gonna have truth men involved in the show, we're gonna have to stop being so rude about what we talk about. Oh, also a man with a giant penis.
Do you know what? In all seriousness, Truthman actually ditched once his bit was over.
Nah, you'll see him pop up now. Copium.
No, I'm looking at the list of people in chat. He's not there, and he hasn't been there for the past like hour and a half.
No, he'll come back. Copium.
Yeah.
He's still here. He said he would be.
You need to get Copium installed. I always do it all the time, and it makes me sad that you don't have Copium.
Does it make you sad? I don't have Copium.
Do you have Sag though? Yeah, you do.
Imagine that.
No
Drake.
No Drake.
Yeah.
You're saying this like I've ever set up anything on my channel.
Yeah, no, but I would like.
What do you think I have mods for?
You can make us a moderator in your 7 TV as well, so we can do this for you as well.
Absolutely.
I will literally just copy paste all the ones from mine, except I don't get notice the W, notice the L.
I was gonna say I was imagining that was exactly what you were gonna want to put in there.
Shall we end it, or do you guys?
No, I have to talk about the fucking weird Hawaiian Bros guy.
I was gonna see if we could put that onto the next
in a video game.
Okay, so
we should only end it in a video game.
I assume not. Are you familiar with the restaurant Hawaiian Brothers?
No. Is it like Mario Brothers?
It is exactly the Mario Brothers. Actually, they open their own restaurant. All they serve is really weird mushrooms. It's a very interesting restaurant now. But it's honestly, it's like Chinese food, like Americanized Chinese food, where it's just like chunks of meat with sauce on it. But it's like a different flavor profile than like Chinese food. It's like not like your General Tso's, not your orange chicken, not shit like that. But anyway, it's really big here in the U.S. It's a pretty rapidly growing chain. They have like a pasta salad and rice that they serve with it. It's very interesting. Oh,
bam!
God,
here's some food.
Bam, Hawaiian Bros. Yeah.
Here's some Hawaiian Bros food.
Yeah.
It's got
pineapples. Don't let them lie to you.
It's got some pineapple. That's how you know it's from Hawaii.
Yeah. That's how they got you there.
It's got that classic Hawaiian macaroni and cheese.
It's a cold pasta salad. Excuse you.
Oh, I do apologize. Oh, cold pasta. Yuck.
Yeah,
I normally hate pasta salad. This pasta salad's actually fire.
Actually,
the only pasta salad that I think exists in the UK is Pizza Hut, and Pizza Huts refuse to exist anymore. Like, I think that's the last time I've seen a cold pasta salad was in a Pizza Hut.
I'm just gonna before we go into this Hawaiian story, I just can't get over the fact how good the Pizza Hut lunchtime buffet is.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just
unfortunately they're all dying, so
they are all dying, but
yeah, it's very hard to find a dine-in Pizza Hut as well here in the US.
They're all takeaways now. They have like some takeaway places in Belfast now. Like they shut down all the physical locations, and it's all like they get delivery, and no one ever orders from them because they're always way more expensive than everywhere else.
Yeah, but that's why you went on that lunchtime buffet, because then it's like £5. You get your drink, you get your unlimited pizza, unlimited refill drink. You
have an hour or whatever. It's like you have to consume.
Yeah, you do have like an hour, but you know, I mean, I don't normally spend more than an hour.
That is wild that they
time
the buffets. That's not a thing in the U.S.
Well, it costs £5, dude. That's like $3.
Well, so we have a restaurant. It's called Pizza Street. It's basically the same thing. All you can eat for $4.99. And they don't time you.
Yeah, but I guess the difference is $4.99 for you is not the same as $4.99 for us.
True, $4.99 is more for you.
They also don't actually time you. It's just it's only available for like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's during lunch when no one would normally eat a whole pizza, so they did it so you could come in and get like a slice.
And normally if you like even if they are doing it for like, because I think sometimes the one where we used to go, they'd do their lunch for like 2 hours or something because they must have got a decent amount of traffic. Like if you were there for over an hour, they wouldn't give a shit. It's just if you're like taking a piss with it.
It's just normally you wouldn't get there exactly when it started.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like they wouldn't be like,
lining up at the door.
Excuse me, you've been here for 1 hour and 1 minute. Get out. They'd just be like, they like wouldn't even care if you went up and got another plate. They'd just be like, chill.
It just throws your plate in the trash.
It's just if you've been there for an hour and then you come back with a full pizza on your plate, they might be a bit like, yeah, that's your last one. Like,
so do you guys have Papa John's and Domino's and Little Caesars in the UK?
I don't think we have Little Caesars.
So
I'll have to double check that one, but
I don't know. I know that there's not that many Papa John's.
There's not many Papa John's, but they do exist here. I'm just gonna.
We had one in Northern Ireland, and it was near my house, and it shut down because no one fucking went there. But they have them in Ireland, like quite popular. For some reason.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, how do they stack up over there? Because the number one pizza joint in America is honestly insane to me. I do not agree at all. I think it's the worst of the second worst of the big four, worst of the big three. Because Little Caesars technically counts as like a big four, but it's in another league from the other three.
We have our own like chain. Like Pizza Express.
There is no Little Caesars. Just to clarify,
is Pizza Express a UK thing? I assume it is.
I don't know if Pizza Express, so I would assume it is.
Then that's like our one.
Yeah,
and like we have a lot, like most, like to be honest, the places that I order the most pizza from is Domino's when it's 2 for Tuesdays, or a local place to me because you'll always get a class deal.
Yeah, it generally you want to go local for pizza.
You're gonna get like 2 pizzas and a fucking like 6 sides and whatever for like 20 quid because they're desperate to like steal stuff from the big companies.
Yeah,
that's insane. Local pizza in the US is fucking insanely more expensive than because like, our supply chains are like so optimized and like ingredients are like way cheaper for like when you buy in like a bazillion bulk that like the big corporations can shill out pizzas.
That's how that works. That's literally economics. But what they do here, what they'll do is like you'll probably get a nicer pizza if you go to Domino's, and you'll get more ingredients, you get more toppings, more grease, more whatever. But if you go to some local place, you'll get. It depends on your opinion, obviously, but you'll normally get like lesser quality, normally like frozen whatever. It's not a big deal.
Not too many that I've been. It's not frozen, but
not frozen.
Shout out new guy in chat. He said Little Caesars is the Burger King of pizzas. What a fucking good analogy. I also fucking hate Burger King.
Oh, so Little Caesars is absolute trash then.
Yeah, like their whole thing is like they're not trying to be like the best quality pizza. You get $5, you go in, you pick up a pre-made pizza that's been sitting on a heating rack for like an hour. It's like it's cheap. And it's fairly decently sized, and that's it. It's not good, but it's cheap. But they do have crazy bread. The crazy bread is really good. I'll give them that. Like their breadsticks.
Crazy bread?
Oh, okay. It's just like weird breadsticks. But they're like it's like none of them like are uniform size. They're all like kind of like droopy. But I don't know. That crazy bread's good, but the pizza kind of dog.
Like when I say local pizza, like there are high quality local places, but most of the places I order from are like. Like local chains, like local franchises, like franchises that don't go outside of Belfast or whatever. Or like if they do, it's like just like it'll be like they'll be called like Pizza Co. or like Big Johnny's Pizzas or something. And you'll get like 2 pizzas and like cookies and like wedges for like 20 quid. Delivered to your house, and you're like,
"This is great."
Yeah, Z. What is the sort of the consistency of a breadstick in America? Because we don't have them here. The same thing.
It's literally just like the crust of like a pan pizza, but on its own.
No, breadsticks here would be like
the breadsticks are like super thin, tiny, and they're like super hard and crunchy.
Yeah. You would use them with have them with
But okay, it's like if you had like a stuffed crust pizza, but without the like stuffed part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which would be that sounds fire because I love stuffed crust.
Yeah.
I think I've said it on Twitter that stuffed crust is the only reason to order a pizza. But
That's a best take. Oh, tell you what though, that's one of the best things you can get at a Pizza Hut is when they have like the twisted end
meatballs.
thing. Yeah.
I'm sad the Pizza Hut is dying because I liked it, but I get why it's dying because it was so expensive for what it
Yeah,
was.
it just doesn't work for most people, especially when like we said the economy of pizza in the UK is that it's better value and sometimes better quality to go with like a ma and pa style takeaway.
Yeah, I really think that is like the main difference because you guys were talking about like how sometimes like Domino's and whatever or Papa John's whatever, is like higher quality pizza, and I was like that's insane because over here it's the exact opposite. The chains are like the shitty ones, and if you want like a good quality pizza, that's when you shop local, which is why local's more expensive.
Yeah, well,
it depends.
Definitely in my area, it's like it's neither. It's they're the best and the cheapest is to go for local.
So it depends.
So I don't even understand how the Domino's that we've got exists apart from the fact it's Domino's is the name, so people want to try it.
Right, I get it. Obviously depends because like I suppose Lanny could maybe speak more to this because it exists more in England and parts of London, like the whole chicken shop concept, where where I don't know if that chicken's good because it doesn't exist here really, but I'd imagine it's shit, but it's so cheap.
Some definitely in London,
might get a better chicken in KFC, but it's more expensive.
Definitely in cities, chicken shops there's like one on every street, and then most of them will be crap, but then there'll be like one like absolute banger. But in like a smaller town, it's rare that you find a chicken shop. It's usually like the pizzeria will also do chicken. We'll also do like breaded chicken. In my town specifically, we do have one chicken shop, but they it's a really good chicken shop. But they also don't have to compete with the KFC.
No.
Oh, wait, sorry. What's that chicken?
I said brown sauce on chicken.
Nope.
No, actually, no, I wouldn't say brown sauce on chicken.
No, you're like blasphemy. Like brown sauce is for fries. Like that's what brown sauce.
Brown sauce isn't just for fries. Brown sauce is for cheese toasties, as we've been over.
And some stuff from a chippy maybe, like a pasty which exists in
and breakfast. Breakfast.
Yeah, like fry. Yeah.
But you didn't mean like chips. You meant like anything that's fried.
Oh, sorry. Fry up.
Yeah, got you.
But we would just call it a fry here. Like if you go for a fry,
a
fried breakfast.
That's insane. No. Brown sauce and cheese toast. I got the same sentence.
Yeah, brown sauce and cheese toast. You should not go in the same sentence.
Hey, Jody, you just put you put them in the same sentence just then.
Yeah, true. What we didn't actually talk about brown sauce on cheese toasties. We talked about sweet chili sauce on cheese toasties, which is fire.
True.
I'm not
and
much of a sweet
Samoan
chili.
blood on cheese toasties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what's Hawaiian bros or whatever?
Oh yeah. Back to the story.
One more thing on the pizza bit. I think that is kind of a thing of being in Kansas City. I feel like in Chicago, LA, New York, there's probably plenty of like cheap, shitty local pizza that you can get. But in Kansas City specifically.
Sorry. See, I have to interrupt you again.
Sure.
I don't eat my cheese toasties with beans.
Cheese toasted with beans.
I actually don't like beans that much.
All right, do we want to tell the cheese toasties story first, or do we want to get on with Hawaiian Bros thing?
While we're still on beans, my mate Straw, he loves getting a bean like a bean bake, like a bakery. Like you get like a steak bake and stuff. He loves getting like a cheese.
Sorry,
cheese and bean
you're gonna need to explain this, Izzy, because the bake concept definitely does not translate.
I think I have an idea. Is it similar to like a calzone? I guess like it's just like the thing inside of dough.
It's pastry.
Yeah,
pastry, not dough, but kind of.
Are you aware of Greg's?
I'm not aware of Greg's.
I think we had a discussion. we had a discussion about Greg's when we were on Arabelle's British discussion podcast. But yeah, so Greg's is like a bakery. Do you have bakery chains, like a chain of bakeries?
You have
not really.
No.
Most bakeries exist like in grocery stores. Like Walmart has a bakery.
Okay.
The local place around here is like Price Chopper. They have bakeries, but like any like bakery that you would go to would be like a small mom and pop. A big thing in the US right now is like vegan bakeries and like things like that, or like gluten-free bakeries, things like that.
Okay.
Question though, what do you get from your bakery?
You get like usually sweets. You get like muffins. Sometimes there's like cake decorators, cookies, palmiers, scones.
See, here, depending on where you go, sometimes there's a different genre of bakery.
There's like savory bakeries.
Yeah, normally
there's not a lot of savory baking in the U.S., which is a crime. Because watching Great British Bake Off, I was like, "Fuck, I wish we did more savory baking."
Yeah, normally British bakeries are like they'll be like split. Like half of the counters will be savory, half of them will be sweet.
Or some places that like exclusively do savory.
Yeah,
it's not as common, but some will be like, "I am sausage roll shop."
Yeah,
fair enough.
It's like you get
other
sausage...
places. I am cake and bun shop.
Yeah, you get sausage rolls, cheese straws, bakes, which are like
pies.
So yeah, you get pies. Bakes
Our version of pies.
Bakes are essentially like it's kind of halfway between like a sausage roll and a pie, I guess. Because it's the filling is closer to like a pie because it's not like one solid piece of meat in there.
But it's also not a pasty.
But then it's it's not quite a pasty either. It's an interesting mix. Also, also we have pies with savoury in as well because that's not even that big of a thing.
Do you know what a beef Wellington is?
I do know what a beef Wellington is.
Imagine beef Wellington, but remove the meat in the middle and replace it with shit quality meat.
Well, depends where you go. So sometimes it's like
if you're making a beef Wellington, you're not putting like,
True.
Like
you're not putting beef Wellington meat in a steak bake.
The go-to for beef Wellington.
Yeah, but that's kind of
a cooking show, motherfucker.
Yeah, a bit. Oh, did you mute yourself because you were so loud? Holy crap!
I threw my razor down. It bounced off of the glove on my thing and then hit the minus key on my keyboard, which is my mute button.
That's so funny. You just muted yourself.
I feel like a bake's kind of like that. No.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. Like it's the I don't know, lower quality than a beef Wellington for sure, but not necessarily like a bad quality. For me, it was always a chicken bake. Chicken bake's so good.
I'm a steak bake guy personally.
I'm not a fan of onion, and steak bakes 9 times out of 10 have onions in, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm out, chief.
Do you know what I find weird? They're not as common here, but sweet pies.
It depends.
Like the only one we have is apple pie. Really, apple pie is about the only pie that we have.
Yeah, we have a ton of sweet pies. We have like apple, cherry, pumpkin, sweet potato, strawberry, rhubarb. I assume you can just do strawberry.
Sweet potato, sweet potato and pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly.
Make me feel ill.
Lana, you're about to go. Oh, we have some. I was like, we have apple pie.
Well, we generally have like apple and we have like like pear and fruits that are of a similar akin to apple.
But you don't go as mad as the Americans do.
No, we do have like we do have some sort of berries in pie as well sometimes. So like mixed dark fruit like sort of berries. But like
and stuff. 90% of the time,
rhubarb pie is definitely a thing as well.
You're gonna find a steak and kidney pie rather than a fucking rhubarb.
Absolutely. If you say get me a pie, generally you talk about a savoury one in the UK.
Yeah. Whereas I reckon if I went to America and someone said get me a pie, I'd end up with a bloody cherry blossom pie. I know that's not a fruit.
Cherry blossom pie. That's really going bad if that's where you're at.
It's a flower pie.
Yeah. A chrysanthemum pie.
Yes. A nice tiger lily pie.
So what's Hawaiian Bros?
Okay, so Hawaiian Bros. We already went over what Hawaiian Bros is. It's like sauced meat.
Yeah.
I'm a Hawaiian
pretty
boy.
Good, pretty pog. They have a vegetarian option, which is goated. It's just like seasoned vegetables on top.
It's goat. That's not vegetarian.
What's that?
It's goat. That's not vegetarian.
True.
It's okay to eat goat.
Exactly. But no, it's like seasoned vegetables, and it's pretty good. But anyway, so I'm sitting there struggling to figure out the fucking kiosk because they didn't have a drive-thru, so I had to go in. And first off, I had to go in. This is like literally the first time in like a year and a half I have gone out without a mask on, because I thought we were just gonna go to the drive-thru, and then I hate it because like it's just not a thing.
Thumbnail face is done.
Yeah,
I'm gonna mute this guy. Can you just get off my show? I'm not gonna say my show. Get off this podcast right now.
You're just acting like COVID didn't exist, are you? It's just an absolute madman.
Exactly. But no, there's like literally no mask mandates. So like my choosing to wear a mask is just like a personal decision that I get looked at for. And like, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna continue to try and make you safer.
Honestly,
he's backpedaling now. He's backpedaling. He's got caught up in his lies, and he's going. I choose to do it, so I do.
Yeah, you guys don't know this, but before we started, no, Steve was telling us about how he's so anti-vax. Like he's like anti-vax until I die. He said, and then I also pointed out that
I got the vax, and then had them pull it back out. I'm the only one who's gotten the vax removed.
Anti-vax until I die, which will be very soon because I'm anti-vax.
Exactly.
He was also one of those people that whenever the pandemic hit, he actually went online and bought all of the masks out and raised up the price. Because that's like the most American thing to do, not take the vaccine.
Hides my collection. Hides my collection of hand
sell
sanitizer and toilet roll from the first lockdown.
Yeah, I'm still getting through my toilet roll right now. I genuinely nearly didn't have any toilet roll for a while, and even though I could just clean my ass like the way they did in the past, it was somehow like I was genuinely sweating. That like I was like, what if I can't put toilet paper?
What if I have to shower? What if I have to get rid of it with water every single time I go for a shit?
There's a friend, sorry to get fully B-roll, but there's a guy that I'm friendly with, and he went I've known him for years. Sorry, I'm friendly with. I've literally known the dude for like 12 years.
I'm scared that they're getting this such preamble for something that's going to be horrible.
He went to university in Cardiff. He used to tell us that when he was really hungover and he took a really big shit, he would just get in the shower because he couldn't be bothered with his ass. He would just get in the shower and sit on the floor.
Let's hope his shower drain never clogs. Because that would be hell on earth if the water started rising.
Extra steps.
Yeah,
no, it's less steps because you also get your shower while you're in there.
Yeah, exactly. That was.
Hey, I'll be real. If I'm getting a shower after I've gone for a shit, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll be like, two birds, one stone. Let's just get it out of the way.
I have also done that.
Three birds, one stone. Let's just shit in the shower and flog it down. No.
I'm an environmentalist. I'm trying to save toilet paper. I'm trying to save trees, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to save water, so I actually just use the toilet water as well, the shower in, you know?
This is my take. I never pee in a shower. I don't judge people for doing it, but I never do it. I just feel weird about it.
I use it to warm up my toes.
I was gonna say literally the exact opposite. Like peeing the drain, you don't want to like pee upstream because it like rolls back on your feet and that's gross. So I like pee at the drain. Those motherfuckers just pee on my toes.
I thought you were gonna say you do it to cool your toes down. I was like, the exact opposite. You do it to cool down. Of course.
Piss cold. Yeah. I piss cold.
Yeah, I have
52 coming out.
I have a faucet. You twist one ball for cold and twist the other for warm.
Oh, I twist mine and I get jockey milk.
You get that checked, dude. Jockey milk? There's definitely some blood in your piss.
Does anyone else have pulp in their piss?
Twist one for jockey, twist the other for strawberry.
You ever get the chunky piss?
I saw this one post. I was like, let's all be thankful that milk doesn't have pulp in it.
Oh.
It's just that you don't piss out pulp either.
Might feel nice.
Also, kidney stones. Is that what kidney stones are, basically?
The pulp of the urine, if you will.
The pulp of the human.
Pissing out pulp might be nice, though. It might feel nice.
No, it wouldn't.
Fucking stop it.
You know, little bits of pulp. Not like...
Cancelled.
No, I actually think I would feel it. I'd feel like that. I'd feel like pissing out fucking glass, like little tiny bits of fiberglass. That's what it would feel like.
Fiberglass. Oh no,
that's what it would feel like.
Nah, you don't know that. I mean, some people stick metal rods up there, so.
Yeah, the guy knows exactly.
I thought it was for a second. Then I thought it was 3 Craigasms.
I also noticed I've noticed I've unconsciously been doing this is whenever I like have a proper laugh, I do the miskiff head back tilt. Like whenever I like jokingly laugh, I'll give it like a wee but then whenever I'm like giving it a proper laugh, I'm like the hand doesn't go though.
And then you slam on the minus key and then mute yourself.
All right, vote in the chat now. Who has the best content creator laugh? Lion Eagle, do yours.
Oh, you can't just put the pressure on like that. Something vaguely funny has to happen.
Do you want the truth be as a child?
Doing like Mizkif laugh. Oh, I was doing like my Stan's laugh.
It's like, which one? Do we want to do our stands?
Curly's is so good, dude. Mine is like way too high pitched to do the regular. Well, like my actual laugh, it's like fucking like like that. Oh yeah. It's not quite that bad. It's a mix between Curly's Stan's laugh and the laughs we were just doing and my real laugh.
That's how Americans sound to British people when they laugh. They're just like,
Stan's laugh was down.
It's so good, Curly.
Curly's is just insane. And then what's Mizkif? He's like,
yeah.
I can't even think how Mizkif goes now that we've been doing Stan's one. Yeah, it's like full on.
Curly's just a laugh impressionist.
That's it. I can't do any actual accents. It's just all laughs.
Do an accent, any accent that isn't Irish.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, that's me. You're doing me. That's great.
Flying Eagle from pub.
That's my classic. That's where I am. I often am there.
It's whenever I think of the other show.
Off that pub.
I just think everyone from Emmerdale just sounds like that in my head.
Classic Emmerdale.
Hey, it's me from fucking Emmerdale, mate.
From Wolfpack.
From pub. Going down to pub. There was a while where I could do a pretty good Liverpoolian accent, but it like comes and goes. And I'm not gonna do it now.
Oh fucking hell! I go like all over it.
I have like a trigger word. It's like
chicken.
Stevie Gerrard, fucking Stevie Gerrard, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking love it when you come down.
If you ever need to go scouts, just say fucking chicken, and then you get in there.
Fucking chicken, mate.
Fucking chicken, lad.
Some fucking chicken, fucking going down to the fucking game to see Stevie fucking Gerrard. You see the bit fucking in every other word and it just works.
Get some fucking scran, lad.
You hate it here. Hey, if you ever like, these are the worst accents. I can't actually. One of the ones I don't like is Geordie. People find it really endearing, but I don't find it endearing.
Yeah, no shot. I find that endearing.
I can't even do it.
I don't mind people from the area, like people from from like Gateshead. Like when it's like a soft Geordie, he's fine, but like full Geordie, I'm like,
never go full Geordie. I've been saying
never go full Geordie.
I was supposed to go, hey up, it's me.
Hey up.
So anyway, I'm at Hawaiian Bros, right? Fucking.
Do you best Hawaiian impression, Z?
Mahalo. I don't fucking like. All I can think was like regular, just like fucking
mahalo.
Stereotypical surfer. Like yeah.
Mine is.
I was also not trying to get canceled.
I was gonna try and do a Stitch voice.
Yeah, that's my best one.
I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I was trying to like build up the.
Ahana means family.
That's not bad.
Aloha hoy.
Aloha mo.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm like, I look fucking terrible.
It's
post work. It's post work, so like I'm like got my fucking hat hair like in full force, but I was like, oh, we're gonna be in the car, it's fine. So I didn't wear a hat. I fucking didn't have a mask. I thought we were gonna be in the drive-thru. I'm like in these like fucking blue ass sweatpants, and then this hoodie. So I struggle with the kiosk because there's no drive-thru. I'm like, God, this is fucking terrible. And then afterwards, the dude who helped me with the kiosk, he's like, oh, by the way, I love your hoodie. My brother has that exact same hoodie. The fucking Kermit with a gun saying, prepare for the most powerful spell of all. Are you ready to meet God? Hoodie. I'm like, oh yeah, your brother has this fucking hoodie? Like, why would he have this hoodie? And also, why would you bring that up to a random dude in public?
I love the idea that you're calling this guy's brother out for having a hoodie that you own.
It's a weird fucking thing to own. I literally
you own it.
I'm a weird fucking guy. I bought it literally specifically I was like, damn, I need more outfits to film Cooking with Vincent in. So I bought this, I bought the Garfield one, and then I bought some other shitty meme one. The Ram Ranch one I had just because that's a fire hoodie to have. I didn't get that one specifically for memes.
So this was the story. So the whole story was this guy was you were calling some dude's brother cringe because he owned the same thing that you owned.
No, why would you bring that up in public? That's so weird. I'm not gonna be like, oh damn, I also have weird mean shit at home.
I just want to say it. Working in customer service, it's hard to think of small talk. And if you wear something and he goes, I've seen that before, haha, I can relate to you. Like that's kind of like anyone, like if someone comes in wearing like a football top and you go, oh, I like the Chiefs, they're cool. Remember when Mahomes threw that touchdown? It's kind of like the weird version of that. Oh shit, there's cans of shit.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, oh shit, we were slabbering about cans earlier.
What
do you mean?
You're talking about cans.
Oh, have you not seen it, Cans? Have you not seen the post on Stan's VIP?
Yeah.
It's the fake beef I'm farming.
He's just trying to relate to you to anyhow. It's like whenever I speak to anyone at my job,
I'll find it. It's a funny post.
Whenever I do my job, it's all talking to old American people, and they're like, "Oh, you're from Ireland," and I can't be bothered to correct them, and they're like, "Hey, go have a pint of Guinness for me," and I'm like,
Guinness cringe.
They're like, "What about those golf courses?" I'm like, "Yeah." He has seen it, of course. He's fucking seen it without response.
And also playing Pokemon. Wow, the truth comes out.
Well,
Stan's confirmed, not Stan's.
Does no
work. I mean, Stan's also does no work, but that's a different topic.
He was too busy watching fucking Glee, so he could talk to Stans about it.
That's the post.
Kant was too busy, like, concerned about how that one girl with bulimia wasn't being taken serious enough, but us dyslexics take it very seriously how dyslexia is handled in the media. It's actually it was a very good point, and it's mental how they make it out as like the guy's like, my parents won't love me because I'm an idiot. That was whenever you didn't say it, but whenever Stan went offline, I was like, oh, you should host Lion Eagle, but I spelled Lion Eagle wrong, and everyone was making fun of me, and it was really traumatic. And I was like, guys, you can't make fun of me. We watched Glee the other day, and being dyslexic is really hard. Okay, you don't be mean. It is very mean. It's hard life. It was midnight. Fuck midnight. He steals all my beans.
No, I like Midnight. I like Midnight. He likes some of my posts on Twitter.
Yeah, that's true. Midnight
kind of cute though.
Kind of cute. Fucking, I heard he's an absolute hottie patati.
Well, Midnight's not, but you just told us.
I love the inside joke of Midnight being cute.
Yeah, but it's expanded. Now I've seen writers struggle. Yeah, exactly. It was crazy how he is like they're like, it's not your fault that you don't learn as quick. It's because you're dyslexic. They may as well just went, it's not your fault. You're the R word.
I'm gonna say it. Just learn to read, Fivehead. I mean,
yeah. Learn to spell. Just put the letters in the right order, you fucking idiot.
Just fucking spell it right.
Yeah, see whatever. Just spell it right.
All right, clip that.
Yeah, no, I spell stuff wrong. I don't know if you
see any of your amazing posts.
Yeah, imagine not having the Midnight follow.
Cans, all of your posts are just about Connor or Stans.
Yeah, that's true.
Call you out. Nah,
yeah, Cans never replies to. I've replied to a few of Cans' tweets, and he never replies to what I say, or even give me a courtesy acknowledgement.
That's rough.
So I feel personally attacked, and I went to all the effort to spell some of the words. Cans, you should know how hard that is for me. Yeah,
I like Midnight because at one time there was this dude who was talking about how he went from like, what's up?
I was joking, but like Kans's last 3 tweets were all at Nathan Stans. No problem, Camps. It's all right. It's all circular. You get more people to Stans, you get more money in your pocket.
Exactly.
Business, baby.
Then we get 2 followers, maybe.
Exactly, it's trickle down. That's why we're okay with you doing it, because
exactly. Why do you think I'm farming you for fake drama?
Come on, Cans. We're actually Cans leeches now.
To be fair, we were actually talking about how you stole all the valor from Truth Maiden and Z from the Scrabble
That's true.
tournament video.
You did steal all the valor with that title.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to go back and watch the VOD and hear my absolute tirade. Fuck cans. All the homies hate cans.
Damn, based on true.
His only response in Omega lol.
But I think we're actually kind of out of topics, but we could easily talk about grilled cheese toasties for the next 6 hours.
True. So originally, we weren't going to call the org grilled cheese toasties, but we were considering calling the podcast the grilled cheese toasties podcast. Because it's like...
So sorry, this is hot off the press. Cants, do you mean that like you like tried that out, or like our stands wanted that or something? Is that what you're saying? You got receipts for it?
Oh,
are you saying that you were told to put
leakers?
Are you saying you were told to write that?
Post them in the stream text Discord, please, or in the stream text channel if you're still in my Discord, Cans.
That's
like Stans did.
That's huge.
Stans joined for the Scrabble tournament and then left frame 1 after the tournament was over. And fuck these hoes.
They respected them. Oh, any leakers?
You checking for leaks?
Oh no, Jody has been posting clips. Oh no.
Yeah, she did post a clip.
Oh no.
Greg should be on the do list. On the to-do list, not the do list. How that sentence should be said.
My dog is sitting outside my door, scraping the door. She can hear him having
fun. Can't receipt me up. I want to leak.
So I guess while we're waiting for that, like, because I'm useless at everything else, I decided that I like to make the
or just stolen valor. I hosted a Twitch Scrabble tournament.
Oh my
god.
Right, I'm just open original. Get that bad boy up on stream.
Holy fuck! At least he owns it. You know what? I'm not mad. He owns it.
Fair.
Right.
Let me. What? I thought. Well, Cans, you're okay now. If Truthman had actually not left after his one relevant moment was over, he might have been able to see this.
He does have access to that channel, so.
Yeah, he'll probably see it eventually. Damn. Can we put that in the corner now?
Holy shit.
There we go. Look at that.
Damn. What a disgrace.
Everyone just point at
my streamer. Not my streamer.
Right, all right. We need to find someone else who are we leeching off of.
Everyone just point up and shake their head for a clip.
What way do I have to? One sec. What way do I have to look?
I got damn. Yeah, I look this way. Fuck me.
What way am I looking? Is this the right way?
Clip all of this. Clip us trying to sort it out.
Fuck you, Stan.
Just I can't believe it.
I was too high. Hold on. Looking. Angry man yells at clouds.
Don't fire me.
Fuck this guy. Yeah, that's like the only thing that like I still get a kick out of. The only thing that Stan's ever said in my chat is like, "You're fucking dead."
You're fucking dead, kid.
It's fuck you. You're dead, kid. Me at the time, a 25-year-old fucking man. That's the kid. You want to kill that kid? Look at him singing about Jesus. Don't put the "don't fire me" part.
That's absolutely going in the clip. In fact, that's the whole clip.
He's just not firing
me.
Forget "don't fire me." Give me your gaming channel already.
Yeah, well, we talked about that.
What do you mean? Ooh, there was no part of the give me the gaming channel. It was just me and Stans were talking about the gaming channel, and then he's talking about doing it himself, and I don't know where it stands, so I sent him a message about it.
I just realized
you don't know where it stands.
Oh,
me moving has exposed the piss bed.
Oh no, never exposed the piss bed. Just for clarification, everyone in chat, Curly pissed the bed.
It's not even like I was asleep and I pissed the bed. I just
He was
stood up and
awake. He
pissed
just could
on
not be
my
asked
bed.
going to the toilet.
Toilet's too far.
Too late, Camps. You're out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not gonna make it in the group.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. So good. No, what happened was my dog pissed in my bed, but whenever Lion Eagle I was talking to Z about it, and then
What piss bed?
What piss bed?
The delay in real time.
I was talking to Z about it, and then Lion Eagle joined us. I went, yeah. So anyway, I got into my bed and rolled on the bed.
Oh,
I was at work.
I completely forgot about that. It grossed me out again.
What happened was my dog.
What the
pissed
dog
my
doing?
Dog.
Yeah, my dog, who definitely is here and real, piss in the bed, and then when I finish work, I normally go upstairs. Yeah, I normally go upstairs and like get into bed and go, oh, and play with my dog.
Oh,
whatever.
you actually rolled in it?
Yeah, I actually.
I thought that was a joke. Oh no.
So I didn't know the piss was there, and I roll over on my bed, and I'm like, why is my back wet? Cause piss. That's why there's no sheets on my bed, and it looks like I'm in a drug den.
All right, so this has been episode 2 of the Stance 3K podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in.
That's
I've been Notice the Z.
That's a-
twitch.tv/Notice the Z.
That's a notice the W, not a notice the L, Journey. Rolling around in dog piss, notice the W.
Well, I only rolled on it once. I didn't roll around in it. Technically, I had to roll off it, so I suppose you're not wrong.
You rolled back and forth in piss.
Yeah, well, it happens. You know how it be. Happens to the best of us.
Might be. I don't remember piecing it.
Yeah, I'm Curly801 on Twitch as well. Are we actually finishing up? Because
let's
be going for like 3 hours.
wrap things up. So yeah, Z, just do yours again because I was laughing about piss earlier.
5 a.m. about the UK piss dog lovers, exactly. What are you guys talking about? It is 11:12 p.m. and I've been yawning the entire fucking podcast, and these Giga Chads are just out here raw dogging it. But yeah, I have been Notice the Z. I am a Stans Leech, Task Manager Champion, all that jazz. If you're watching this, you probably know who I am, because like, why are you here? I'm just saying, like, if you know enough about Stans to watch the Stans Leech podcast, then you know of the 3 of us.
Excuse me, I think I find a lot of my fans are original and come from my many Let's Plays of Mario Kart and Lego Races, and they're just finding out about you for the first time.
Whenever you and Straw Hat Hippie did the same 2 fucking frames of Pokemon for like 3 hours.
That's my favorite bit. That's actually the best bit of Pokemon Black and White, to be fair, is that first piece of grass. So.
Yeah, Twitch, Twitter, chess.com, Reddit, Pornhub, Notice the Z.
No, it's a different Notice the Z.
It's Notice the Z.
It's not the one you're thinking of.
In fact, not Notice the Z.
Yeah, I am Curly801. I'm Curly801 on Twitch and Twitter. I roll and piss in my free time, and yeah, hit me up. Burley, yeah, it's Curdly801.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Sorry, I just gave Notice to see some ad revenue and it was really loud.
Oh no. Yeah, I stream sometimes also. And obviously, you don't know me if you watch Task Manager, because fucking Stans watched every single one of my tasks. And when that guy Curly didn't compete after the second week.
Literally top 10 overall in this series.
Well, you know, and at one point, Dr. Battle said, I think Curly will be good. And then Stans obviously was like, who the fuck you talking about? Hey, consistency is key. Next season, I'll just collab with Big Ragu every week and get 10 points.
There it is. Do you want it to be podcast or Leech for all of our socials?
We'll do Leech, I think, because we will always be doing podcasts. We'll stream together.
Yeah.
Can't believe you didn't know the dude he talked about so many weeks. Yeah, I know. It's insane how he seemed to forget the killer was in there, even though he talked about his task submissions every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's been these guys. I've been Lion Eagle. For anyone who's come in here from Z's chat, I believe we had. Let me go back up. I did see some
Hindu
names.
guy and Rachel showed up.
Yeah, Rachel and Hindu guy were definitely 2 that I saw. I saw ET come in for the first time. So thanks for coming in,
I
you
feel
guys.
like I know ET. I don't know where from though.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Is Is it normal? Notice the Z is on slush. It's
I'm tapped out of OBS at the moment. Which fucks it up 'cause I'm adding a command
actually,
to
that's how he is normally. So on his streams. So maybe if we're both live, check out mine instead of Notice the Z streams because he'll just be like that all the time. No, it's just for the podcast setup. We'll have to have a look at that. So we've got thanks for the at least 3 people popping in who aren't normal watchers coming in. I'm LionEagle22_25. A bit of a variety gamer, mostly Nintendo stuff. Mario Kart speedrunner at the moment. Yep, bit of a racing guy, bit of a racist. People will say. Doing let's plays of old Lego games. Hopefully doing a bit of Lego Island soon. Oof, just seen that. Look at that. Look at that in the chat. Some drama going on there. We count his favourite chatter, ET6239. It's a big honour.
I can't believe it because everyone's favourite chatter is Midnight.
He's not a chatter. He's a bot.
That's a good chatter.
He's the gambling bot. But yeah, so that's the kind of content you'll expect to see on my channel. Every now and again, I do a. it was going to be weekly, but every now and again, we're going to be doing a D&D podcast with me and my co-host Straw Hat Hippie. Alongside a Pokemon Black and White playthrough, which have fallen off a little bit. I mean, they kind of fell off day one, let's be honest. But we've not done them for a little while due to just being a bit busy, and we're going to start those up again very soon. So there's going to be a lot more content coming out from the channel. And looking at how some things are going to be going, I might be having a little bit more free time on my hands. I'm not going to leak too much just yet because it's not all in motion, but. If things start going in motion, we'll be talking.
Let's go.
Not been fired, but there are some things that I'm looking at that are changes to my current job standing. But that's all I'll say.
He's editing this podcast. No shit.
Strap in. You're going to be the Stan's Leech editor.
Hey, if what goes through, that's absolutely fine.
No, we clip it. I'll
damn it, needs stream analytics because I was gonna say your top chatter is Light Eagle, but this is your first time streaming with Nightbot, so it doesn't have thing.
Who's my top chatter? Pog. I know who my top chatter is anyway. It's me.
I was gonna say
it's me spamming today. Me spamming links. Me spamming links for sure.
No, it's me. What are you talking about? It's me going.
No, it's definitely Curly going scoot.
Yeah.
Curly's always in, and he always likes to make his presence known.
I do. I'm like Kev whenever he used to come in and go, "Hello, fellow humans," and then he would just leave, and you would reply to him, and then he'd be gone by then.
Yeah. Tell you.
All right, B-Tech fucking Aethorch over here.
Damn. Fucking B-Tech Aethorch.
Yeah, yeah, the podcast has been fun.
It's alright. It just got deleted. I didn't ban him. I didn't.
Are you gonna upload? Well, actually, I feel like we don't need to talk about this on stream, but I assume it'll be uploaded on your end at some point, Land Eagle.
We can maybe discuss that because maybe it's worth making a podcast channel or something.
Yeah, because the first one is on my channel, so.
Disgusting.
You're banned, Sag.
You're banned. True, you are banned. You can only type "I'm banned, Sag" if you're banned from my channel. I'd actually love if I could do that. So that's all you can type in my chat if you're banned.
All I'm saying, Land Eagle, is with a whole 10 viewers at the minute, if you were to rate a bigger streamer, it would probably pop up on their screen. That's all I'm saying.
Who's live? Let's have a look.
Atriarch.
Yeah,
we're moving over.
That's not happening. I'm not raiding Atriarch because he did not reply to my DMs on Discord.
Honor is live.
Oh god. Steam Machine's live. Dr. Battle's live. Cute Cinderella's live. Logic Defender's live. Let's see if don't time out. No, time out counts for 72 seconds. No, 37 message. You deleted all of Camps' messages. He was one of the best talkers in the last minutes there. Wait, unban him.
Nah.
Let him out.
Lion Eagle's live.
Oh, Lion Eagle's live actually. Yeah, let's
you could raid Lion Eagle.
Let's raid Lion Eagle. Now this is the question: is it /raid or is it exclamation point?
It is /raid.
Yeah. So I did it wrong last time.
I'm an advocate for a Steam Machine raid, but I'm also very biased.
Yeah. So as soon as Cancer's back in, he's going to be like, raid Logic Defender, raid Logic Defender. So I'm gonna cut
your man. I think I caught your man Connor's fucking or whatever the hell his name is.
Donald.
Yeah.
Subathon or fucking over.
Yeah.
Or else he'd be going.
Jeez, going hard after counts having friends.
Jealous.
Also, Kant should be able to talk now. It has definitely been 72 seconds. There you go. There it is.
Right. So does anyone have anyone who's like relatively small on their thing? If not, I will raid Steam Machine for he has the lowest.
Like trash comes in for the glory.
You did make it for the raid. Congrats, Trash. Missed 4 hours of podcast that you showed up at the beginning of.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, that's why we're not raging Logic Defender, because that's where Camps is gonna go after this anyway, and probably has him open another tab.
Probably going, I'm gonna get Lion Eagle to raid you.
That's where he is right now. Saying I'm getting you a raid. STEEHN Machine. Perfect. Who mega lol? Got him. JK, I'm JK.
There's Blue Jaded. Blue Jaded's here for the glory.
Oh, Blue Jaded here to ready to raid. Blue Jaded, get your Lion Eagle 2 raid at the ready.
Blue Jaded's ready to go live.
Everyone, get your emotes at the ready. Get your raid emotes. I see that you can't do that, Cams. You big cheapskate.
Oh, Stan's clear doesn't pay it. Oh, we'll play it enough. Do those Vipid videos not get good? Good.
Here we go. We're going to Steam Machine. It looks like it's the right one.
Woo.
First time chat from Nightbot.
Whoa!
Holy cow! Stop spamming emotes.
We need to set
let's fix that up. I love some emote spam.
Bye,
fuckers. All right, Cans. All right then.
Bye, fuckers.
I was any mean thing I said was for content.
Yeah, I just hit 3K.
I meant it.